because slavery was all over the world. It wasn't just in Africa.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, so some people, they get emotional about it, and these people, they play on people's emotions. That's what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose to achieve a certain type of outcome. So, I mean, it's what they're doing, really. It's just not right.
Yeah, it's dishonest, and I just have really no room for it. Like I have, like I just like you just don't have any patience for that, or like any room for that. I just don't like that. The dishonesty and stuff. But whatever. I mean, there's a
Not
lot
only
of
that, they
dishonest
put
people.
Christians in the bad light, and on top of that, they're also, uh, you know, playing on people's emotions towards a certain group of individuals. And people, like, once they believe into what they're saying, if you buy into this, whatever they're saying, you can actually become like brainwashed and get yourself in a lot of trouble as well. So it's like it's
Yeah.
evil on every level. It might look innocent because they look like they're all doctors. I mean, and who's not going to listen to a doctor? Come on, you know. You got to listen to your doctor, Tom. You got to do what your
Doctor,
doctor.
doctor.
You got to do what your doctor tells you to do. You know, and that's to feel a certain way about certain things. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's really, really, really pathetic, all of it. So
Yeah, and I see the same thing happening in science too with this evolution garbage. It's funny how Satan is the father of lies.
it's funny how all the roads lead to atheism.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, atheism is a religion. It is a religion. It's a religion of not believing in any kind of God. But they,
Specifically, the Christian God. That's like the
you,
one who they are triggered, or or butthurt over.
oh yeah, because it's the most spread religion in the United States now. How many atheists do you know, like in the Middle East? Because I'll tell you what, the Muslims, they don't put up with them. They just cut their head off.
Yeah, there's not going to be many atheists in the Middle East for sure.
No, that's exactly right. And Christianity is a lot more tolerable than any other religion that I know of. It's not as violent.
Well,
Or
because Christianity is not a religion of force. We don't.
yeah,
It's not conversion. We don't force conversions on people like Islam.
yeah, exactly. Or we're too acceptable and too loving, but still they want to come after the religion, and it's very obvious why they do it because um, that's the only thing that stands between them and power. That's what they're after. They're after power and high places in society. That's what they strive for. That's why they have these talks on the internet pushing a certain type of narrative. It's all because they want to be in power and they want to have a following of like-minded individuals, which then they can steer in a certain type of direction to benefit their cause. So yeah, people don't buy into it because um, it's nothing good. There's nothing good for anybody out of it. I mean, it really isn't.
Right.
It's one big deception.
But then when they die, then it's even worse than it was on Earth. Like, yeah, it's short lived. Everything is short lived here. Pleasures are temporary, but unfortunately, after this life, it's going to be way worse. I mean, for these people in um, in their soul and spirit, they're going to realize how bad people they really are. It's going to and it's like an unendable torment. And this is what basically Luke 16 goes into. The torment is going to be pretty bad for these people, but I mean that's what they wanted. They get it, so whatever.
I mean, you can only be servant of one master. Remember that. It's you're worshiping the devil or you're worshiping God. It can't be both.
That's true.
So if you rebuke God, the Creator, the Father of everything, King of Kings, then you're worshiping His creation because devil is His creation, and that's idolatry. And many other sins as well as all. See, they use atheism as an excuse to live their life any way they please without any consequences. So they'll tell you, there's no God, there's no sin, there's no bad things. It's all okay. You can live any way you want. Yeah, you can just do whatever you like. There's no consequences for your actions. And we know that God is a man of law. He really is. He's the king of laws. If he didn't have these laws, our planet wouldn't be spinning around the sun. We would be just floating through space and probably would have crashed already somewhere with some other planet. It'll be all over. It'll be complete chaos. But because of these laws and rules of creation, that's why we have order. And order is a must for any society to have because when you don't have order, what comes is complete chaos and anarchy. Now, there's a lot of supporters of anarchy. They don't like order. They want disorder because it allows them to just do anything.
Is anyone is Yuri roboting to anyone else? Am I hearing it? That's just me.
I apologize if I am. I'm driving. I'm going like 60 miles an hour.
Yuri the robot.
Yeah. Am I still roboting right now? Or is it better? Did I come back?
No, it's still roboting.
Still roboting. Another 10 minutes, I'll be home. So my internet connection.
You sound like an alien right now. It's not you. For once, it was me now, but
it happens.
Hey, Cheryl.
Yes. Taking on the evil, man. And
that photo of Prezo moving.
The evil has a name. That's what you guys got to understand. It's those evil ones that have a name. Doctors, a bunch of doctors.
Ozzy. You know who Ozzy is, Praise? I'll take that as a maybe.
I don't know. Maybe he's. Can you hear us, Praise? Maybe he's restarting his mic or something like that.
Okay. I don't know. His photo is just funny.
Russia. He looks warm and cozy.
He does. Praise, can you hear us?
Praise.
Here we go. Mic check. Did you hear that? I didn't hear it. There we go. Mic check.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yo, what's up, Ozzy? I'm not. Oh, it's the name. Oh, see, my name. I'm not really good with names, but it kind of rings a bell. But yeah, I've been having these like attacks on my mic, and it's like really weird.
Oh, I'm back. I had to take a call, man. Ugh. Midnight call, 2 a.m. call.
Ozzy. I mean, so is this Oz from Roundtable, Atheist Roundtable?
Did you guys hear the latest Ozzy Osbourne record that he released?
No.
No.
No? You guys don't listen to rock and roll?
Not
I
Ozzy.
do.
What? That Josh Bowen, that he has respect for him, and that
no, the one before it. Before it. Who? Because he deserved. No, this.
Tom, remember this. You will always be persecuted because.
Hold on, just 1 second. Spare away.
Yeah.
No, it says because you effing deserve it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yes, just like the Bible says, they'll persecute
you can't see it on StreamYard, but you can see it on
for my namesake.
On YouTube.
Yes, on the YouTube. That's terrible.
Yes.
They just don't.
Oh yeah, praise.
No, I'm watching their review.
Oh, okay.
Let's listen in on it. See how triggered they get.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is just the beginning. They already got triggered, man. Hold on.
I think that they're after you, Yuri. I don't even know
if they're after me. They're after me. Of course they're after me. Listen, I don't care, dude. They can meet me on the battleground, man. They can come down to Ukraine and get on the Russia side, and I'll make sure I'll send them a mortar round.
Oh yeah, so it was something about you in the streets, and if you want to beat them up in the street or something.
Beat them up in the street, of course. Beat them up in the street, sure.
Oh yeah.
They're not the people that get emotional about it.
But would you say that the Bible actually is telling a story? If I could turn the question.
Man, these people, they want to have a race war in America.
This is so silly.
There's no doubt in my mind about it. I
Get
know
a
what these
fucking
people are
fake
all about.
on
You guys
gravel
just
road,
don't
bitch.
understand it, maybe.
Maybe.
But I totally understand.
Heathen Queen's getting pissed off here. You're getting all triggered. It's hilarious.
Right.
That's so funny. I'm sorry.
You better not leave here, dude. You better stand up. You better take it on.
Already did, man. They use these words, like they care. They don't. They're using these words. They're using the Bible to push their narrative. What's the narrative? That's what's making me upset. They dwell on one word, slavery. I'm too old to hurt people, but what I'm saying is I want to see their doctor credentials because I think they're
very
being
dishonest.
they're being
Because
dishonest
they would
about
go
being
after
doctors.
Yuri, especially for how long have you known Josh Bowen prays? They would go after Yuri and not you. So
Yeah.
they don't like the opposition. They don't like it. And this is proof in the pudding. If they were adults, they would do the proper thing. They would go after Yuri if they're so offended.
Of course they're going to come
and
after
so
me.
scared for their life. But it comes down to the material that you exposed them with and their lies and their dishonesty. And they can shove it up their ass.
Yeah, I mean,
don't get upset with them, but we know who they are. I know who these people are. They're the enemies of God.
They are.
And
I couldn't find on Kipp. I don't know what he has a doctorate in. Like, is it just general theology or something? It's hard for me to find.
exactly. That's dude. Listen, I got people trying to kill me. I got Russian people trying to kill me. You know what I mean? And these guys are using the scriptures to stir up hate amongst masses in America because they want to push a certain type of agenda. They don't want to talk about that, do they? They want to.
Let's see what Josh has to say about you, though.
Blame me because they don't want to be exposed for what they're really doing, and what they're really doing is much worse than what I said.
Let's hear what Josh has to say about you. Then we'll let you respond to it. How about that?
All they care about is getting their narrative fulfilled, and their narrative is to come to power at any cost, to take over the government.
I'm gonna go in.
I want whatever.
Hey, I mean,
I'll let him go.
I can't really disagree with you when it comes to liberals. But I don't know, like,
I don't know why you call them liberals. They're nothing like liberals. These are the worst type of people in the world, man. This is
Which are
right there.
Wow. I guess you see something I don't. I don't know what to say. I think it's hard for me to push back on you on that.
This man sounds like he only breathes
These
out of his
people
mouth.
use other people to do their dirty work
Right here.
because they're too chicken shit to do it themselves.
No, come
Do
find me,
chicken
bitch.
shit. Do chicken shit.
Yeah,
Hold
pull
on.
up.
Hold on. Do chicken shit. Motherfucker, say my name.
Right, pull up.
Say my name.
Say my name.
And also, like,
Hey.
you don't even have a profile picture, and y'all are gonna say we're too chicken shit. Pull the fuck up.
And I will press pause for a very brief second.
Sorry.
This is where Dr. Josh and Dr. Kipp are amazing with their ability to be charitable.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna come and get my gats and my gat. It comes.
The way that I
will.
grew up was that you're going to say that shit, you better back it up. Full stop.
Yeah, it's
Because otherwise, like,
Gangsta, straight up gangsta here.
That's so Christian. That's how they,
But he's online
You
speaking.
better back it up because
Ow.
you're so Christian.
What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to send up
man.
smoke signals?
Really
a Christian person, the one who has faith in God, he would say, well, let's just, there would be a certain sense of forgiveness, in them. But these people, they don't want forgiveness. They want conflict. They want to take you on. They want to destroy you. They want to put you out of your existence. That's why they're a bunch of liars, and I expose them. And they have a problem with that.
But hold on, let me just redress something really quick. So I said nigga because it's part of a rap song. This is what people do in the rap songs. Yo, nigga, I'm gonna pull up on your ass and I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna do this and that. I'm gonna blah 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 blah.
Why are they talking about slavery though? Why are they using that narrative of slavery over and over again?
I don't know. Like it's a narrative they have to push because it makes the world look silly.
It's why are they stirring up people's pain?
I don't know, and it's like now they're trying to pull the N-word card on me now. That's pretty pathetic.
Yeah,
to be
because
honest.
that's what they do. They attack people saying you're a hater or something that you hate. But it's not true. It's just Christian people would not retaliate. They would turn the other cheek.
I gave my email. Send me a note, then pull up. All right, yo, I'll pull up on your bitch ass, homie.
Oh, yeah.
Homie.
I got nothing better to do than these fake doctors.
By sending an email?
Really. Fake doctors.
Doctor, give me a set. That's what that's like.
The scholars and the doctors.
If I said that shit, I would get my ass fucking beat unless I was ready to pull up. I don't know a better way to say that. I would have gotten fucking destroyed. And these people feel super comfortable saying all this fucking bullshit behind an anonymous profile and like just whatever. And it's like, yeah, y'all did not we are not the same. We did not grow up the same.
Josh seems like he's the calmest one
let's
in
make
the whole bunch.
Dr. Kipp or Dr. Josh to knock their teeth out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to run through me, bro. You're gonna have to run through me. And I've been through.
That's why you have to bring former people in. I have to run through you, but you got to bring.
I wouldn't knock Dr. Josh. I would never knock out Dr. Josh's teeth. I would hug the fella. He knows that. Now Yuri, I think would hug him too. I just think he was just in a bad moment there. That's all.
Dude, I want them to admit who they are. I want them to tell me that they believe in in the crucifixion, that Jesus died for their sins. That's the first question I want to ask them. I want to ask them if they're Christian. Okay, do they believe in God?
They are atheists. You know this, Yuri. So it's not even proper.
So why are they talking about the Bible? In such a manner. That's what made me upset, Tom.
I hear you. That's a grievance that I understand. Maybe you can voice that to or Oz when he gets in here.
Why are they using the word of God to stir up conflict amongst other people?
All my teeth. Let's just say that. I still have all my teeth.
And mine are
I
shiny
got all the
white.
pearly whites. I got all the pearly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
at the end of it, that's why I said whether it was up top or at the end that we need to talk about this, because when we're having these conversations, when it delves into personal attacks and personal threats, who are you, and why do you feel
what gives you the right to talk about God? What gives you that right?
To physically threaten, in this one, to physically threaten Dr. Kipp that you're going to do this and not.
Someone's inebriated. Heathen queen.
But I remember when him and Eddie had a huge falling out, and they were friends, and Oz was threatening Eddie, and the stream was deleted and was never spoken about again. So why is he acting like this when he's guilty of it himself? This was like a year and a half or 2 years ago. Him and Eddie had a big falling out. They may be friends now. Again, I don't know, but it was ugly. It was ugly.
There we go.
What was ugly? Oh,
with you and Eddie. I watched it, Oz. I watched it, and you threatened him.
God damn.
And you threatened Eddie. I watched it, and I heard it.
Threatened Eddie with what?
I forget. It was like a year and a half ago, and you and him had a big falling out, and you went live. I watched you, Oz. I watched it.
If you forget and you don't know, then don't.
No, I watched it. I remember because I prayed for you. I did. I prayed for you. I did.
Tell me what happened.
I forget it was a year and a half, 2 years ago, but you actually went at him. Yes, you did, Oz, and it was nasty.
So what?
And Eddie was begging for forgiveness, and you were
threatening him. And guess what? You have no idea what's happened after the fact. So
but you still were online and you threatened him.
I did not threaten Eddie ever.
Yes, you did. I heard it.
Show me. Give me receipts.
You deleted the damn stream.
I never deleted anything.
Yes, you did. You can deny it all you want. Yes, you can.
No, the fuck, I did not.
Yes, you were very upset. Yes, you were.
No.
And you were drinking. Yes, you were very upset.
No, I did not delete anything. I did not remove anything. But I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious.
Prove it.
That we went from that
Prove
to
it.
claims.
So I live my life around Dr. Oz or
Prove
this
it.
dude here, and I'm going to say his streams from a year and a half ago.
You're talking shit, and you have.
I'm not talking shit. I remember it. I remember it was like 1:32 in the morning.
If you don't have goddamn receipts, it doesn't matter.
Prove it.
Guys, please.
I don't do things to blackmail folks and try to hold it over
Then
them.
don't
like
fucking
I'm not about
say
that
shit.
life.
Okay, that's cool. That's
well,
cool.
no, because he wants to come at Yuri like he's here on this white horse, like he's Mr.
That's cool.
When you're guilty yourself.
All that's cool.
Prove it.
Claims
all this
you gotta
hate
bring receipts. You got to bring receipts.
Prove it.
Bring receipts.
Where's the hate coming from?
Prove it. No hate. Just want you to prove it.
Yeah,
I remember it. You can deny it and you can lie.
Beloved.
I remember it. I do. I was there. I watched it.
I don't care about your memory. I don't care about your memory. I want receipts.
Yeah.
I don't
if you're
even
gonna say back it up. I know Christians aren't particularly good at that, but
from a year and a half to 2 years ago.
And don't fucking say
I'm
it, dog.
supposed to actually save moments of people that I don't even know.
Do you have receipts? Yes or no?
You're making accusations.
I'm
Back
not
it up.
making accusations. I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. It's true. It's true.
You're making claims. You're making.
I'm not making claims. No, I'm not. You were stuttering that night. You were drinking. I remember it was like 1:30.
Do you have any evidence that this happened? Any whatsoever?
Why? Why? Please tell me why I would. When I don't even know Oz. Why? Please.
Then why would you
tell me why?
Next.
Why would you make these claims?
Next.
If you don't have any evidence
because
to
he's
back it up.
wanting to hold shit over Yuri. So I'm going to throw it back in his lap.
Yeah, with no evidence. This is stupid.
Out of nowhere. I came on here to talk about that praise, and someone on his channel want to talk about knocking teeth out. I want to talk about knocking teeth out, praise. That's what I came here for.
Yeah, I didn't say that. It was Yuri. I'll let Yuri explain himself on that. I understand. I think I understand where he's coming from, though. Yuri, you better not. Go ahead.
You're up.
Yeah, Yuri.
What?
You want to talk about knocking teeth out? Let's talk about it.
Who the fuck are you? Both of you. Get the fuck out of here. Both.
Oakland, California. Come find me. I will
Both,
send you my
both
address.
of you, I don't know who you are.
about it.
And
No,
so
no,
I ain't gonna even answer
Why
you.
you
You
hide?
go to your father, the devil. Go where you come
Scared.
from.
I'll
Oh,
send you
Go
my
where you
address,
come
bitch.
from.
I know where I come from. Why you hide
In the
behind
name of
avatar,
Jesus,
little bitch?
get out of this
Yeah.
hangout.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
Both of
You
you.
little bitch.
Exactly.
little bitch.
Yeah.
You're nobodies. Both
Yeah,
of
You
you want
guys
to
are
talk about knocking
clowns.
teeth out, but when I
Put a
say come
doctor
find
in
me, I'll
front of
send
your
you my
name and
address.
come back, then we'll talk. There you
Yeah.
go.
Hey, we right
That's
here.
right.
We
Put a
sure
doctor in front of your name and then we'll talk. But
praise
before that, get out
praise.
of here, both of you.
This is hey praise. This is your channel, right? Not Gavin's.
Yeah.
No
That's
more?
right.
No, of course not.
Okay. So it's your channel. You told both Heathen Queen and I to roll up and show up. We're here.
Here I
And
am.
now this motherfucker wants to hide behind the avatar and doesn't want to back up his claim as far as knocking teeth out. So
Like,
let's
I'm here. I'm on
Did
camera.
we
I'm
talk
off.
to you? Did we spoke before? Do I know you? I don't know who you are. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
No,
or
you
what,
get the hell
bitch?
out of here.
I don't know who you are. Who are you?
I don't know who the hell you are. What's that matter?
So why are you asking me questions then?
Because you're threatening to knock
went
people's
live-
teeth out, and
you
I'm
went
saying
live
let's do
talking
it.
about
Did
knocking
I threaten you?
You threaten my friends, and that's enough.
teeth.
Your friends? Who are your friends? I don't know you.
Really?
I don't
Really?
care if you know me, bitch.
That's right. I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't care.
So why are you in here?
So
Because
praise.
you made a threat, and you won't back it
Go
the fuck
back
up.
to where you came from. I don't know you. Leave.
You go
Yeah,
back to where
no,
you came
you're a
from,
bitch.
hiding behind your avatar.
You're a false accuser, and so is
No
your
are.
friend. Both
Nope.
of you.
You
Praise.
said it.
This
You're
is
a weak ass
This is
cowardly
shit,
bitch.
bro. This is what I'm talking about.
This is bitch shit.
I don't know both of you. Serious.
Praise
Who
this
are
is
you?
bitch shit.
This is
And you know it.
ridiculous.
I know it.
And we don't know you, but you want to talk about knocking people's teeth out, bitch?
No, you come in here, you don't even know me, and you accuse me of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
Exactly. You need to leave.
Motherfucker.
You need to leave. Both
Yeah,
of you.
praise. This is
I'll
bitch
come
shit.
in here and knock everybody's teeth out. How's that grab you?
Yeah, pull up.
Somebody do something because praise is too big of a bitch to even jump in and moderate.
It's not even
You guys
about
come
him.
from nowhere
It's
into
not
this
going
hangout. We don't
came
even
from
know
nowhere.
who you are,
No.
and you accuse people.
Y'all are reviewing
I'm not a
the
Introduce
babysitter,
discussion.
yourself.
Oz.
Y'all
This
were
is
reviewing the discussion that we were all on.
why do I need to
We are
babysit people? That's stupid.
You are reviewing material from my channel, and then
That I
I
was
get
on.
invited to come on. I come on, and then someone goes to something that happened like 2 fucking years ago. I have to stop that to get to the point that within the last 2 or 3 days, this motherfucker's talking about smashing people's teeth in. And then
I never said that. I mean, I'll let
praise-
Yuri defend
praise-
himself. I don't need to defend him. Like
I
he's
never
his own man.
I never spoke to
Roll
these
the
people. I don't
tape.
know who these people
Praise-
are.
Roll the tape.
Praise,
Tom, do
praise,
you know who these people are? I don't know them.
praise, but he's not. This is your channel. He's not. He's not willing to defend
What do
himself.
you want me to do? Spank him? Like put him in timeout? What do you want me to do? Oz?
Well, I don't know. I'm curious. I just tuned in here. What is your channel, Oz? What is it all about, basically? I just tuned in.
That's right now. I'm not even worried about that right now. It is Praise said, come on here and talk about it. But we can't talk about it if the motherfucker that was talking about smashing teeth in doesn't
Talk
want
about what? I'd like to hear what it is.
Exactly.
What's the topic?
that he wants to smash someone's teeth in.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what
Yuri
that's what I'm
says-
here to talk about.
He was going to smash someone's teeth in, so someone took
Yep.
offense to that, and that's why they're
Can't
here.
imagine
So-
why.
What's the topic? Is it atheism or something?
No, the topic
Slavery
is smashing
or
someone's
something.
teeth in and then not
Oh,
being
it's
willing
about
to back
smashing
it up
teeth
when
in?
people show up.
Cool.
So
I think we should really have some good Bible fights in real life.
hold on. What Praise? What
Y'all
are
are
you talking about?
so
Praise?
fucking weak, dude.
Slavery.
Exactly
No,
what was the
Praise,
specific
you know exactly.
issue?
You know exactly
Don't
what
fucking
the
play.
fuck that conversation was about.
What's bothering both of you guys? We don't even know you. We weren't talking about you. We weren't even discussing you. How do you come on to this subject in the first place? Who brought you in here?
I'm talking to Praise right now.
What are you doing in here? You got nothing to do with any of it. We don't know who you are.
I'll keep
Oh,
talking.
you do, because you were just reviewing the video that we were all on, and you
Anyway.
were calling my bluff, and so I
You
came in
were
here.
on.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it, man. I wish I would have been here like 10 minutes ago.
Too bad. Yeah, but
Praise, you followed up this
mhm.
individual's comments with, well, I don't know, but I would tend to agree.
Well,
did
about
say that.
his about atheism,
That's
yeah.
how you
I mean,
follow
not
it.
about punching people. I never condone when
Dude,
you.
do you understand how
punching
fucking
people.
weak y'all sound right now? Like how much you're backpedaling and you
Do
will
you know
not
how
back up anything you
retarded
heard
that
me
you
said?
sound?
Um,
You
No, I
actually
don't.
sound retarded.
thank you so much. Like, do you
And you're
think that
very
offends me? It
welcome.
doesn't.
I mean it.
Yeah. Like
Talking about emails and giving
Why are
out
you
your
letting
address.
No,
That is
sincerely,
retardation. That is
sincerely
retardation.
chew
to give out
glass,
your
because if you
address
came to my house, I
online.
would
That is
ruin you.
stupid.
to
Heathen
fly.
Queen,
Yeah.
Heathen Queen, notice
Just to
we're the
sound
only-
tough.
we're the only two on camera that
We're
have
the only two on camera, the only two
the-
offering anything.
Come at me, biatches.
yeah. And that's the best praise you can give us. That's the best praise you
Good
can give.
one, praise.
I'm the
On
kind of guy
camera?
that hides behind my camera. I'm real scared. I'm the timid type.
Cool. Y'all were reviewing the video that we were on. We're the only two people on camera. We're the only two people that have offered any kind of honesty meeting up.
How are
of,
you
like,
two
whatever.
involved in anything anyway? Who brought you into this?
Y'all were reviewing shit on Oz's channel. What
Yeah,
the fuck
you
is it
reviewing
hard to
Well,
get
that
through
was
your brain?
Oz's channel, not your channel. What are
She
you
was
doing in
on,
here?
she was on the stream.
I was on the
motherfucker.
stream.
Were
the
you on
fuck?
the stream?
Yes, you dumb bitch.
Were we talking about you
Heathen
directly?
Queen. Heathen Queen. Yes.
Were
Y'all
we
were calling
talking
my
about
bluff.
you and your friend in the hat?
Praise,
Yes.
Yes.
praise,
Yes.
praise,
Quite
Yeah.
literally, yes.
praise
Wow.
mentioned her by name.
I don't even know
By
who you
name.
are. I don't know you, and I don't know
Praise
you.
mentioned me by name.
know you. I don't know
Well,
you.
why don't you start out by introducing
and you
yourself?
come in here, and you come
Hold
in
on.
here, and you
Whoa,
try to
whoa,
take me on. You try to threaten me.
all I know.
I don't even know who you are.
All I
Don't
know
give a
is
shit.
I
You started
confronted
it.
Praise.
Nobody knows nothing.
All I know is I confronted Praise on who said shit about knocking teeth out, and Praise referred to you. So maybe your boy is throwing you.
Okay,
under
play the video. Play the whole
Listen.
video of the whole conversation, and let's expose this.
Yeah, I would like to
What
hear
is
it
this?
because
Play
I
the
didn't
part.
hear it.
All
Play
right,
the
let me
part.
pull this biatch
Oh, yeah.
up. I'm gonna pull this up right now.
Yes, please,
Oh, yeah.
The
please,
original stream.
please play
Yes.
it. Please,
Did you hear it,
please,
Cheryl? I didn't hear it. I must have stepped
please play
away.
it.
Didn't
Where,
hear.
where
I didn't
he
hear
talks about knocking teeth out. Please.
He said he was
do
going
that.
to grab Kipp
It's
by
not
his
the worst
beard.
thing that could happen, dude. I had
That's
teeth
not what we
knocked out
said.
before.
And he
That-
said,
that's
this is
not-
what
The
we said.
ozone. The real Trinity cometh for you. What the
No,
hell is this?
Hold on. Praise. I want you to go back to your video. I want you to go back to your video. The raw footage.
The ozone.
Where it was on your video where you allowed this motherfucker to
Yep.
say, "I will drag Dr. Kipp by his."
No, I said I
beard
will. I
and
would
knock his
like
teeth
to.
out."
I would like to. That's what I said. I
Cool.
didn't say I
Roll
will
that.
drag. I would
you
like
would like
to.
to.
After the comments he made.
Play the
Correct.
tape.
Yes.
Play the tape. Play the tape.
I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck difference does that make?
It's a big difference.
Cool. I would like to rub your face
It's
in
a big
gravel and
difference.
shit on your head.
It's
Like,
you know,
what
when
the
you
fuck?
when you would like to do something, you know.
Hey,
it's
this
one
is the
thing, but
Atheist Network.
It's
Hold on,
I
Yuri.
didn't say I will do it. I didn't say
Yuri, I'll
that.
brief you on who these people are. Apparently, it's the Tang channel, whatever that is, Tang, T-A-N-G, and then it looks like it's an
Shocking.
atheist network. And you were right when you told me yesterday.
Oh yeah, so I was totally right about the whole
You were
thing,
right
wasn't
yesterday
I?
when you told me the atheists are coming to get us.
Ah, the atheists are here
They're
finally.
coming
I
to
was,
get us.
oh man, I can't
There's
believe
going to be
it.
a race war. You were right. They are going to start a race war in the
Oh my
U.S.
God.
I know you guys are always victims.
Time to call Kanye West.
Yep.
Time to
Alright.
call
Y'all
Kanye,
never
man.
addressed
I got the
issue at
revelation
hand.
back in 2019 already.
Time to bring Kanye West into this.
I'm going to get my Black
Yeah,
Jesus
that's
Matters
what, getting
t-shirt
a hold
too.
of him.
Bring the brothers in. Bring the
That's right.
bring the brothers in.
I'm trying to talk to Praise, the owner of the channel. Praise, are you
No,
there?
he won't let you because he's
Yes,
too
I'm
much of a
putting the
bitch.
video up, Oz. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Praise, I want you to pull up the raw video from your channel, not any.
Got it
That's-
up.
This is
Right
my
here.
video. I have it
I
up.
want it pulled up from
It's up.
your channel.
Yeah, it's from
Stop.
my channel.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're clear on that because that
It's
we
right
get
there.
the raw footage.
The raw's up.
Thank you, Dr. Josh, for that presentation. I have read your book, actually both the books that you've published, the Atheist Handbook and the book on slavery directly, and it's been really good. I appreciate the amount of work that you put into it, and certainly had learned some things from your book, so thanks for that presentation. All right, Derek, ready? I'm ready to go. Ready? Let's go. If you take the passages that regulate the practice of slavery in the Old Testament in isolation and the admonition towards slaves and masters in the New Testament, it would seem reasonable to condone that God does in fact, or to conclude rather, that God does in fact condone slavery. In a covenant code.
Some people are saying they want to play it louder. Hold on, is it? Oh, there we go. Here we go. That should be
Dr.
better.
Josh was mentioning Exodus 21. The first case law is related to slaves and being, and begins by saying, when you buy a Hebrew slave, now it could be argued that from that phrase, Israel was never commanded per se to buy slaves, but it does say, hey, when you buy a slave, you could maybe make the case that the conditions laid out in the covenant code provide improved conditions for slavery compared to other ancient Near East law codes. However, you're still left with the fact that slavery is not abolished, but rather regulated and implemented in the law.
I mean, how much longer? I'm trying to find the right spot here. I'm trying to get the maybe this is when.
Yep.
And also, this is a straw man here. Whenever it says bond servants obey your earthly masters in the New Testament, and anything about obeying, it was their Roman masters. They were
cool.
ahead
We're
of
not
the
talking
Jews.
about that. We're talking about
Gaius, why is
someone
he
saying they wanted to drag Kipp by his chin hairs.
No
Let's be
shit, lady.
fucking
That's
real.
what we're trying to
Shut the
find.
fuck
Is
up.
there a timestamp?
Yes, hold on. I have it for you. Hold on. I'm pulling it up
great.
right now. And like y'all, man, I thought
suck
y'all
at
was
it.
the Christians. I thought y'all was the ones that's supposed to be like all.
Excuse me. The last I
love
remember is
you.
this lady is talking about her email address and wanting to give out her
anyway,
address, and she's
anyway,
shooting her hands up
four-
in the air like she's gonna turn up.
At 4 hours.
Yeah, I will. I'll
at
be
4
here.
hours.
No,
and
you don't
4
give
hours,
out your address. That is stupid.
On the other cheek, bitch.
I think it's at 4 hours, 14 minutes, 22 seconds is when it starts. Praise, and we can go from there. And you and your guest talk about all the ugly, disgusting things that you would love to do to Kipp.
You know what? I did a video today called "Christians Are Terrorists," and they are. They're terrorists.
Yeah, they are.
You're not going
They
to
are.
tell me to shut up. I can tell you
Yes,
that
I
right
will.
now.
I will.
You could tell me all night long, but guess what? As long as I'm openly talking here, I'll
keep going,
I'll
then.
sit you in your place for the next 4 hours,
Quite
and I'm an
literally
auctioneer, so I can
to
sit here and
laugh
talk
eat
and
my
never
ass.
get tired because I've been trained to do it,
Okay.
and I'll wear you out so much you'll never forget it.
Yeah.
But I did a video today on Christians and Bible believers and how much terrorists they really are. Christians
they
and
are.
Bible believers are
And
total
so are
terrorists.
you.
And
so
I'm
are
gonna
you.
hey, I'm not a
So are
terrorist.
you. Yeah,
I'm
you
not
are.
a terrorist.
Quite
All
literally.
right, since you
You're
call me a
irrelevant
terrorist, I'm gonna
to
sit here and
the point that
talk.
we're trying to make. Yeah, you
No.
sit here and talk. We're trying to
Okay,
point out.
we're gonna
Hold on.
carry on. I
want
want to
to
hear
shut
what
the
Yuri
fuck up
said.
about it.
Right.
So do
Dave's a
I. Go ahead.
gigolo. Yeah, Dave's he's not a terrorist, he's a gigolo. So there we go. Let's continue on.
Okay.
Different meta
Of
narrative,
course,
or
in
would
their
you
mind, they
say,
know.
of course,
Praise,
postmodern
did
would
you
say
hear,
there
did
are
you hear
no meta
amongst all the madness, did you hear the timestamps I gave you?
Yeah, I did. I'm getting there right now. It's getting there.
Okay. I just want to make sure you heard me. Okay.
We got it. Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
narratives, you know. We could go that direction. That'd be kind of
Obviously,
fun.
not the people
But,
that get emotional about it.
But would you say that the Bible actually is telling a story? If I could turn the question.
They don't care about the Bible.
No, I would say that you can
That
read it
he
that way.
needs the hairs on his
And
chin
that is
cut
certainly
off.
how the individual.
So he needs the hairs on his chin cut off.
Yep. Point one.
Yeah, that is kind of ugly.
I would grab him by
Point
the
two.
beard
Let it roll. Let it roll. I'm just pointing
and
them out.
drag him across
I
the
want to
ground
get. I want to get.
and knock
Are
all
you
his
serious
teeth out.
about the hair? Because I don't like chin hair. My gosh, that is really.
Let it roll.
Yuri's
Let it
coming
roll.
out swinging tonight.
Dude, there's no
That's
doubt in my
so
mind. These
offensive
people,
that I said that.
Shut up and let it roll.
This is the problem. Is y'all want we make 1 point because this is the
That's so
introductory.
offensive
This
that I
is
don't
the
like
in-
chin.
this
Shut
is
up.
the- this
God
is the
forbid about chin
introductory.
hair.
This is
God
the
forbid. The
introductory.
audacity.
That's it.
This is the introductory point to getting to the point where we're talking about smashing teeth in. So if you would shut the fuck up for one hot goddamn motherfucking second.
Well, then
You would
shut up and let's
understand-
listen.
Don't
Stop
choke on a
projecting,
dick
you
and let us
dumbass.
listen to
Hey,
this.
listen.
You
Don't
would
listen to this.
understand. You
Then
would
shut
understand.
up and
You would
let's listen.
understand.
You're the
Muzzle it.
one talking,
Same.
you dumb
You would
fucking
understand.
So
bitch.
in
you
Jesus'
shut
name,
up and
you
let's
would
listen.
understand
Choke on
in
a
Leave
dick.
our
Jesus'
channel and
You
shut
would
up and let's
understand
on
in
a
listen.
Jesus'
dick.
name.
Choke on
You
a
would
dick.
understand.
How many
in
dicks
Jesus'
does you need
name.
to choke on, Heathen? How many dicks can you get?
Okay, can we
You
calm
would
down, please, everyone?
Five?
Everyone's emotions are
Okay.
high.
And-
My
Okay,
emotions
just
aren't
No,
high, but
I'm
this
not.
fucking
I'm
bitch won't
actually
shut
right
up and
now.
let the tape
Right
roll. So
now,
shut the
And
fuck
that's
up.
why your mouth
right now,
is rolling.
right now,
Fantastic.
This is not.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Trailer
This is
trash.
not.
I didn't like
This is
scared.
not.
You
This
guys
is not
freak out.
emotional. This is. I don't listen to bullshit.
Okay,
And
this
all
is
I'm
just a
hearing is
bunch of
bullshit. So
mumbling.
let's
Can
get
we
back.
hear the tape,
Let's
please?
get
Yeah, please
back.
shut up.
Let's
Let us
get
listen.
back in the video. Let's get back in the
Okay.
video.
Boss needs to shut
Okay,
the
I put him
fuck
on
up.
mute. Let's hear the video.
Yeah, let's hear it.
America, they want to kill people. There's no doubt in my mind about it. I know what these people are all about. You guys just don't understand it, maybe.
Maybe.
I totally understand what these people are doing. They're not religious. They're not for any kind of race. They could care less about slavery. All they care about is getting their narrative fulfilled. And their narrative is to come to power at any cost.
All
To
right,
take
Prez,
over
you have to rewind
the
because through
government.
all the shouting, we missed the knock his teeth out part.
Well, let me rewind it again.
Do that.
Hey, Yuri, report to the unit. We'll watch it.
Oh yeah, well, mind these people, they want
all know
they
what
want to
this
have
is
all about.
No, I want to watch this right now. I want to listen to what's going on. Leave them alone for a while. Let them talk. Then they got more room.
A race war in
So
America. they
so
wanna
start over again at 4 hours 14 minutes and just let it play,
All right.
and I'll keep my mouth shut.
Go to my
Right,
channel,
right,
Yuri.
right.
You can talk there, and we can leave them alone.
Everyone shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to get him out of here so you got more room.
Meta narratives, you know. We could go that direction. That'd be kinda
obviously
fun.
not the people
But,
that get emotional about it.
But would you say that the Bible actually is telling a story? If I could turn the question.
They don't care about the Bible.
No, I would say that you can
That
read it
he
that way,
needs the hairs on his
and
chin
that is
cut
certainly
off.
how the individual texts.
Yeah, that
I
is
would've-
kind of ugly.
I would grab him by that beard and drag him across the ground
I want to get
and knock all his front teeth out.
And
So,
knock
oh,
his front teeth
I
out.
heard it. Yeah,
I would drag him by his beard and knock all of his front teeth out in the name of Jesus, right? In the name of fucking Jesus.
No, he did it in the name of Sad Guru, actually.
This is my question, and I mean this seriously. Why would someone who has spent the better part of his life studying the Bible, and y'all can think whatever you want about Kipp, but he has spent the better part of his life studying the Bible. That's how you get a PhD in something like the Bible. How can you say that he doesn't care about the Bible and you want to knock his teeth out for him making a completely banal observation?
Is he a Christian?
Doesn't matter. I asked.
Yeah, that's the question I asked.
Nope.
Is he a Christian?
I
What's that
asked
matter?
you a
What's that
question.
matter?
What does it
No,
matter?
it does matter.
Why? Why?
So if
It
he's
does
not a
matter
Christian,
because
you want to knock his
why
teeth out
why
because
is
he
he why is he why is he basically using the word of God to push his narrative?
He's not using it. He's studying it. He
He's
studied
studying
it. He
it.
doesn't have
Oh
a
yeah.
narrative. He studied it, and he's telling you what he learned from studying
And
it.
what did he learn?
Ask him instead of trying to fucking tell him you want to knock his teeth out. He's trying to tell you what he learned.
I said I would
Quite
like
literally.
to. I didn't
Quite
say I
literally,
will,
he's
did I?
trying to tell you what he learned. That is what he's doing. That's what he's doing here. Is trying to tell you what he's learned over his years of study. Even if you don't agree with it, fine. What he is doing is trying to tell you what he's learned. How is that not clear? Even if you think he's a blatant atheist, he's trying to tell you what he's learned.
Yeah, he's learned how to use the Bible to push his narrative. That's what he's learned.
And what have you learned to do with the Bible?
I have learned to stand up for the word of God.
Oh, so you have learned to push a narrative based on quite literally only your very basic understanding, not understanding the original languages, not understanding anything else, except for that you think you have a specific understanding given from God. Is that right?
No.
Sorry, so then where do you get your basis of understanding the Bible?
Yeah, you were right. These are all contract feds, and they're just going to create conflict. They're
No,
going to start a war.
I'm asking you.
Why are you focusing on slavery?
I'm not focusing on slavery. I'm asking you where you
Why are
get
you
your
focusing on
understanding.
slavery? Why don't
Nope.
you read any other
I'm not.
scriptures? Why do you guys push the slavery narrative?
No. I've read the entire Bible multiple times. I'm asking you very specifically why you think that you understand the Bible better than someone who can read it in its original languages and has spent the better part of his life studying it at a high level. I want to know why you think you
Tom,
understand it better.
I'm gonna let you answer that one, Tom.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's the Bible is not an academic text. It's not a high school textbook. There's actually
high school and academic are very different. And if you're telling me that you think you have some divine inspiration, fine. But like that, you need to have some comparable skills. What you're
You
telling
guys
me
are
right now is
making the
something else.
Christians look
firstly-
like we support slavery.
I'm not
That's
talking
what you're
about
doing.
slavery.
That's what you're doing. You're
What's the difference?
our
Everybody's saved in the
religion
end.
to make us look like we're bad.
Hey, God's got everybody right where He wants them. Just everybody's saved in the end. Don't worry about it.
You terrorists, you eternal terrorists.
I'm only here to speak for me right now. And
You guys are using the Christian faith
No, I'm asking you why you think
push your
you
narrative.
understand the Bible better than someone who has studied it in its original language. What is my narrative?
To stir
The
up
Bible's
hate
about to be
amongst
banned, Yuri.
people by telling the Christians are basically using people for slavery, but it's
You
not.
taint
It's
the
far
Bible.
away from the truth.
That's your narrative. To taint it.
Do y'all smoke meth? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What? You must be projecting yourself.
It's all made up. This has to be all made up.
What is the narrative? I'm asking you why you think your understanding
Well, did you
of the
listen?
Bible is
Did
better.
you listen to what I said, or you
Yes,
only
you
heard
said
I would like
no.
to do something?
No.
But
I
you
listened.
haven't heard what I said after
the
that,
Bible's
did you?
about to be banned, and then you said you use this to push your narrative. That's what you said. I'm still asking you very specifically what it is, why you think you have a better understanding of the
What
Bible.
gives you the right to talk about slavery? Are you a
about
slave?
slavery.
Are you a slave?
What gives you the right to?
Are
I'm
you a
not
slave?
talking
Have
about
your
slavery.
ancestors
I'm
been
not
slaves?
talking about slavery. I'm not talking
What gives
about
you a right
slavery.
to talk about it then?
I'm not talking about slavery. I'm asking you what the fuck gives you a better understanding of the Bible than someone who has studied it for the better part of their life
Answer that
in its original
for her,
language.
because I'm not going to answer her.
Right, the
I don't even
Bible
know who
is
she
not.
is. I don't know how you ended up in this conversation, how you got dragged into this in the first place.
You're not going to answer her.
Because
You're
you
not going to
can't.
answer because you're a bitch. The same bitch that talk about knocking front teeth out and don't want to step up to the plate. You're that same
The
bitch.
question is
I'm
very
here.
simple.
I'm here talking to you.
The question is very
Listen,
simple.
I already explained my
praise,
position. I have a problem with atheists
Who's next?
using the Bible to make the Christians look like we hate people.
No,
and we
no one's doing that.
we
No one is
use
doing that.
people as slaves. That's what
No
you
one
guys
is-
are pushing
quite
to
literally,
store up
nobody
hate
is saying that.
against us, against
At this point-
Christians,
At this
and
point,
against
hey,
all the other people that are
you're boring.
different.
Nobody's saying
You're
that.
boring. You're boring. You're boring.
Nobody is saying that.
Praise next. This is
Like,
boring.
nobody is saying that. Like, Praise, let me
Next.
ask this. Praise, do you really think that me asking the question, and I mean this because this will determine whether or not I even continue to hang out.
Hey, Tom, you got a half barrel of KJV Light tonight or what?
I do. What's put on tap?
Tap it up,
Praise.
man, and send it over.
Dead ass. I need you to tell me this because, like, I need to know. Do you think me asking anybody why they think they're better qualified to interpret the biblical text, the Bible, whatever you want to call it, than someone who has quite literally dedicated the better part of their life studying the original text, including the Dead Sea Scrolls, do you really think that that's equivalent to me trying to say that Christians are all bad and push slavery, and I'm trying to push a specific narrative? Like, really, be for real with me right now.
No, I agree with you on that. I think Yuri could have answered that better. I agree with you on that. So there's nothing that's against Kipp. If he studied the Hebrew, that's good. But I would say
you
maybe
know he has a PhD in that, right? Just you know that, right?
No, I don't. I didn't even know that. So I
Yeah,
was,
so
I was
he has a
actually trying to look it up.
Oh,
And yeah, he has a PhD. His specialty is in the Dead Sea Scrolls. You can look that up. It's all verifiable.
Well, that's
it's just
yeah,
out
more
yeah.
to him.
Yep. Nope. He's an expert.
Yeah, and we would like to see that PhD. I'm not just gonna
you
take your word
can.
for it.
He's from. It's
Yeah.
from the University of
Look it up.
Birmingham, if I remember correctly. Kipp Davis.
No, more
it's
power
there.
to him. I respect that, but you know, sometimes I'm just gonna have to put it out there. Like even with conservative scholars, they have a bias when they come to the text, though. I mean, I think everyone does, and not just
Sure.
liberal
So
liberal
then, like,
scholars do.
again,
Conservative scholars
my question, and I know this sounds like I'm just a broken record, but like, why? And I mean this wholeheartedly. Why should someone take anybody, let alone Yuri's, whoever, just any random person, we don't even have to make it personal, who has picked up a Bible in any translation, NIV, Living Translation, KJV, whatever you want, right? And has read it and thinks that they understand this like translation that has been translated so many times, versus someone who quite literally can read the Dead Sea Scrolls in their original language with their original context. Why?
So how come he's not here explaining it to us, and you are?
Nope. That's not what I asked.
Not that.
Like, tell me you are smarter than this dumbass argument.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree. I think scholarship's so important, and he seems to have credentials, so I give him the respect, and I have to defer to him with probably things on the Dead Sea Scrolls. I would have to defer to him on that, but I might challenge him with other scholars on the other type of scholars that are Dead Sea Scroll experts as well. So I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not taking that away. I never did.
That's fine. Like, I don't think you would have any problem with somebody challenging him with information from another Dead Sea Scroll expert. Kipp
So
has
let him come in here and speak for himself.
Shut up. That's fine. Like, but here's the thing. That's not what went on here, right? That's not what went on here. That's the thing, is something very, very different went on here. And then, like, when we come in, now we're getting all of this nonsense from Yuri about X, Y, and Z. But the reality of the situation is Kipp has the credentials. He's open to debate. And what he did was come up with some violent bullshit. And then when we came in here, he just tried to shout us down. And now I'm saying, and you're saying, that Kipp has the credentials, and if you want to go toe to toe with him, he will.
Who's got all these credentials? The guy in the middle, Oz?
Stop yelling.
Oh my God,
dude!
No, this is Kipp Davis. Yeah.
Why?
There's nobody. Oh, he's not on the screen here. The guy with the PhD.
No, all I'm gonna say is praise.
I'd like to know who it is
on this front. His name is
He's not
Kipp
even
Davis.
in here. The guy's not even in here.
But
well, let me go toe to toe with him. I'll go
These
toe
two
to
clowns
toe.
came in.
You
Put
should.
some thumbs up for him.
Oh my God.
You should. Like, he will. That's the thing. He will go toe to toe with you, and that's not even the point. But he will. Like, praise. Please.
I'm not taking that
come
away
in
from
here.
him.
Smarter than this.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
tell me
agree.
you're smarter than this.
Tell him
Yes,
to come and speak for
I'm
himself.
on your side with that. Yes, I agree.
I'm not chicken shit. I'll take the guy on. I'm just a neutral party, but I'll do it since nobody else is.
I mean, you're not
everybody else is
neutral,
too chicken
for
shit.
sure.
So the news unit, I'm gonna give you credit where credit's due. You actually used the exact verbiage that the other person used, but you used it in a positive way. The other person used it in a negative manner, where they said, "Oh, these motherfuckers are just chicken shit. They don't want to show up. They don't want to roll up. They don't want to pull up."
And you're the proof of it. They're not in here. You are.
And guess
That's
what?
why they're chicken shit.
No.
You both came in because they too chicken shit to come in and talk for themselves.
Dick.
And
suck a dick. Suck a dick. You don't.
There you go. Here comes the true.
You don't
the
get to
true
say
revelation about
You
dicks. They're
don't
right there.
get to say shit. Why? I'm gonna pause and say, it's those like the news unit that comes in peacefully and wanting to investigate and wanting to ask questions and find ways to have healthy conversations. I will, and
Yeah. Listen, the news unit, I know I shouted at you earlier. I own that, but like, if you are willing to have this conversation with them, they will have it with you.
Absolutely.
And that's fine. They're not hiding from that conversation.
Yeah, let them come in and we'll talk.
Absolutely. And
Dave's in his underwear right now, so
That's fine. I like being in my underwear.
I'm going to zero back around because I'm not going to leave this alone. I'm not going to let this be until I sign off tonight.
You're not even
Yuri,
involved
hold
with
on.
this. You need to
Yuri.
like take a step back.
Yuri, just apologize already, Yuri. Just get it over with.
Not to those
Love
people.
your enemy, Yuri. Love your enemy.
Just tell him you didn't mean it.
I didn't talk to these people in the first place. I don't even know who these people are. They just come in attacking me because for some reason that other guy cannot come in.
Hold on, Yuri. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yes.
Praise.
Neither of us need an apology from him.
I'm not looking.
You don't deserve one from me because I don't know who you are. I never spoke with you before. I never had a conversation with you before.
Since I'm a neutral party, just give me 30 seconds. I got one thing to say because I think this is what happened.
All right, go.
That other video, Yuri, you're on there too. The Light and Fire guy, he's on there, so you might have heard him cross-channeled and saying something on there that you might have misconstrued because he's on all these other channels all the time too. I don't know for sure.
No,
but there was something. Okay, just checking.
All I know is I heard light. It was under.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
It was on Praise's channel, like 100, and it said that he would grab Kipp by his.
He would like to. Let's be very specific.
Yeah, would like to grab Kipp by his goatee or beard and drag him and then punch his front teeth out.
I want to hear this, man. Can we hear it?
We just listened to it.
Yeah, play the video.
Do you have a timestamp? I want to hear it, man. I want to see this shit.
It was like 4
Go for it. What are we waiting for?
We've already listened to it, but let's do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
let's do it again.
4:14:45. All right.
It's not going to change.
He already listened.
Afterwards, I really want to ask.
And not only that, hold on. And Praise, this is where I'm going to push back on you, bro. Is you said I can't necessarily disagree.
No, with his atheist statement, not about beating people up.
That's exactly why. This is because they're all atheists and they're using religion to push their narrative.
No, we're calling you out for making
on screen. Bring us back up on screen. Bring us fuck the video for a second. Bring us back up on screen.
Let's play it.
Because Praise, that's you did not clarify. You did not clarify shit. All you said was I cannot necessarily disagree.
Not about that was way after this happened. You'll hear from me. This is way after that.
Let me just ask this clarifying question. Praise. This is
that is an ugly beard. Is it okay if I say that?
Whatever. That's your opinion. My clarifying question is this: do you disagree?
That's how I got started.
That Yuri said that he would like to grab him by the beard,
yes, absolutely,
drag him, and knock his teeth out.
I agree completely with my whole heart.
But why don't you ask why? Why would I like to do that? Why don't you ask me why? Why don't you ask me why? Why don't you ask me why?
Because I don't care.
I know you don't care. I know it doesn't fit your narrative, does it? And who the fuck are you in the first place? Why don't you all leave and let the man come in and talk if he has balls?
Praise, shut your friend up. You know we're right.
Praise, take the video off. Put us back on. Put us back on.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's get at this. Let's get at
this. Oh, gosh.
Come on, my homies. Let's just be quiet for a second, homies.
Why?
He needs the hairs on his
and
chin
that is
cut off.
certainly how the individual texts have...
Yeah, that is kind of ugly.
I would grab him by that beard and drag him across the ground and knock all his front teeth out.
And knock all his front teeth out. So now what?
Why?
You heard why?
You can fail.
Dude, there's no doubt in my mind.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on a second. Yuri.
He's referring to what he's saying.
Please pause a second. Yuri, why do you think it was appropriate to say that you wanted to grab him by the beard, drag him and knock his front teeth out. What justification do you have for that?
Just play the rest of the video.
No. You said
justify it,
ask me
bro.
why. I'm asking you why.
Play the video. I'll explain.
No, I'm
By the way,
asking
I'm
you
not a
why.
Christian, just so you know. Just so you
That's
know,
fine.
I'm not a
I'm
Christian.
asking you why. You said, don't you want to know why? And now I'm asking you why, and you won't answer.
Dave's a gay theist.
That's fine. I'm asking Yuri why, because he said ask him why. I'm asking you why.
Right.
Please tell me why you thought it was
You
appropriate.
can ask me that after you play the rest of the video.
No. Hold on. Praise. Do
Why
not.
are you like this?
Please do not play that. Praise.
Like, I'm quite literally asking you for what you told me to ask you, and you are
Yes.
dodging.
Absolutely.
Is he not, Praise?
He might not remember. Maybe he wants to listen to it so he remembers.
No, we
told me to
played this
ask him.
video.
What a
2
white
times now.
bag you are, P-Town.
Oh my.
Hey, Midnight, how you doing?
I'm doing sexy. How are you?
This video.
It's never been better.
This video's been.
This is
played.
just wonderful.
So,
Not giving me a headache.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
right now, but it's
I'm sorry.
played twice tonight. Like,
Somebody, am I misunderstanding? Did he not say, tell me, somebody, if I'm losing my shit, did he not say, why don't you ask me why I said that? Ask me why.
Twice.
Did he not say that?
Twice.
Really?
Good point.
Did he not say that?
And he wants to explain it if you play the video.
Why can't he explain it now?
You needed a third time?
Why
He doesn't
can't he
like it
explain
when atheists are bashing on the word of God,
I'm
especially
not
if they're
bashing on the
appealing
word
through
of God.
authority.
I'm asking
It
him why
wasn't.
he asked me to ask him, and now he won't answer.
So let's do this. Praise, if you can, if you're able, let's do this. Let's take it, like, take everyone off screen except for Heathen Queen and what you call it, and let them parcel this out. Like, that's the way to do it. That way there's no interruptions. Let's do the damn thing.
All I'm asking is for him to tell me why, because he asked me that question. Why don't you ask me why I said that? And I'm asking you why you said that.
If you listen to the rest of the video, you would
Nope, I'm
understand.
asking you to explain why you said that now. Forget the rest of the video. Tell me why you said it. If you think that you said it in that video, then you know you could say it right now.
Because I don't like the way they talk about the scriptures.
So you're saying, if I'm understanding, you're saying that you don't like the way Kipp was talking about scriptures. Therefore, you thought that was a justification to say that you would like to grab him by the beard, drag him, and knock his front teeth out. Is that correct?
No, that's not what
Okay, then please explain.
Well, let the video play and I'll explain.
Nope, please explain. Please explain
I
the justification for why you said that.
Video.
Explain it
Everything
now.
was explained in the video.
Why can't you explain it now? If it's explained in the video, why can't you say it now?
Because I never spoke with you. I don't know who you are, Heather.
Okay, who cares if you know who I am?
Queen, who are heathen, whatever.
Who cares?
I don't know why
cares?
you're in here in the first place.
Who cares?
Don't you
Who
have
cares?
anything else better to do?
No, I don't. So why don't you explain your justification? Since you told me to ask, now I am asking. Explain. Why is this so hard? If you have a ready explanation, if you already said it in the
proved
video.
me right just by showing up in here and standing out for this
Cool.
chicken shit.
So you're not going to explain. You're not going to give us an answer for why you said
Why
it,
don't
even though
they
you
come
asked
in
me
here
to tell
and
you.
talk for themselves? Why
Nope,
do you speak for
doesn't
them?
matter. Doesn't matter. I'm asking you as me. What is the explanation? Since you said we should ask, I'm asking.
I already explained. They're using the Bible,
right,
okay, to talk about slavery, okay, and they're making the Christians and all the people who believe in God and in the Bible appear as if they're abusing other people, okay.
Okay, so that's why that's your justification.
And I don't like
for
that.
saying.
Yeah, I don't like
Right.
that
Cool.
whole
No,
narrative.
that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to like that. I'm asking you if that is your explanation
and I
for
explained
saying
that in the
you would.
video.
I'm asking you, yes or no, if that is your justification for saying you would like to grab Kipp by his beard, drag him, and knock his front teeth out. Like, that's what I'm asking. Is that what you're saying? Just
I said that, yes.
Yes. So that's all I'm asking. That's your justification for that, right?
No, listen to the video.
No, Jesus.
Play
God.
the video, Tom.
Are y'all like? Is what I'm asking like really that hard? Like, you said to ask you for the explanation. I am asking you for the explanation, and you won't give it to me.
I swear in America, they want to kill people. There's no doubt in my mind about it. I know what these people are all about. You guys just don't understand it, maybe. But I totally understand what these people are doing. They're not religious. They're not for any kind of race. They could care less about slavery. All they care about is getting their narrative fulfilled, and their narrative is to come to power at any cost, to take over the government.
Please pause this. What about anything that I have said tonight is me wanting to come to power and not just me trying to understand what the hell you're saying?
I'll just keep playing it.
I honestly, Praise, I thought like I thought higher of you than this, but yeah, go ahead. That was my mistake.
I mean, I don't know. I'm telling Yuri, I don't agree what he said there. I don't think he should have said that. I think he should repent and ask for forgiveness. I mean, that's what I would tell Yuri to do.
Yeah, I would ask for forgiveness from that guy that I said something about.
Sure.
But
Again,
I wouldn't ask it of her.
Again,
Okay,
I am not
that's the first
asking.
thing. And
Let
the
me be
second thing
very
is,
clear here. Oh my God, let me be
I
very clear.
still don't like
I don't
narrative.
need anyone to ask me for forgiveness. That's not what I'm getting at. I don't want that. I don't care. I'm not asking for that. None of that. But like this entire thing where, first of all, you were saying you would like to engage in some kind of violence against Kipp, who is a friend of mine, and then wondering why we might respond in a way that's like defending him is wild to me. That all being said, I am actually very curious, like what the moral high ground. I don't give a shit about the moral high ground. What I'm asking here is like, what is this backing for like a race war that we're trying to incite? Like, I have said nothing about race, nothing. I haven't even said anything about slavery. I haven't said anything about any of that. I have asked very broad questions about biblical literacy and understanding and why someone should be given more credit or more like whatever you want to call it, right? Like believing them versus somebody else. And what I have gotten in return is a bunch of dodging. And if anyone can point to anything that I said that was slavery specific or race specific, I would love to see it because I have not asked any of that.
Okay, it's time to move on now. This isn't fruitful, and you already do not claim a moral high ground, so it's over.
Yeah, cool. So y'all can answer my questions or you won't.
No, you are just beating a dead
I'd like to answer
fish.
some of those questions, actually.
Great, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it.
Heathen Queen, here's the thing. They can't or they won't, or they were in regards to light and fire and wanting to physically knock people's teeth out.
Well,
okay, it's time to move on now. This isn't fruitful, and you already do not claim a moral high ground, so it's over.
Yeah, cool. So y'all can answer my questions or you won't.
No, you are just beating a dead
I'd like to answer
fish.
some of those questions, actually.
Great, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it.
Heathen Queen, here's the thing. They can't or they won't, or they were in regards to light and fire and wanting to physically knock people's teeth out.
Well,
there's still no.
Okay, now it's people's. Yeah. Now it's many people's. Yeah. Come on.
Explanation.
Yuri, I mean, Jesus never advocated violence. That's not who we are supposed to. We're supposed to show peace, love,
I
and
agree.
respect.
I agree, Tom. I agree with that one. I shouldn't have said
Right.
that.
So
I
you
was gonna...
retract that? Just
Listen,
retract it, man. Be a man about it.
Yeah,
Say
but
you're wrong. I mean,
exactly. But it still doesn't make me happy about how they use,
you don't
the
have
whole
to be happy.
the whole narrative in the Bible where slavery was okayed by the
none of
Israelites.
None of us came in here talking about slavery.
Here's the motherfucking thing. When you say yes, but is the English eraser. That's the English language eraser. When you say yes, but that means you're saying yes, but I'm still right. I'm still right. Even though you may think you're right, I'm right, because
that was wrong. What he said was wrong. But him about liberals, I would like to explain what's going on with that. Like Antifa, you ever heard Antifa? Antifa, I mean, they are infamous for being insurrectionists, and
you
they are
understand that
anti-God.
this has nothing to do with anything we were
Midnight. Didn't I get threatened with an AK-47 last night?
You are now. You are
like.
You are now injecting things and interjecting things that have nothing
to do with what we're talking about.
What we were talking about and what we are talking about. And the reason we came into this stream
is to cause trouble.
Because of fuck you, P-Town, because of what Light and Fire said in regards to smashing people's teeth in.
Right.
That was uncalled for. He was describing a feeling.
P-Town, you just jumped in. I don't give a fuck about your opinion right now. I'm talking to Praise and I'm talking about Light and Fire right now.
The only reason I came in here, quite literally the only reason,
is to cause trouble.
Nope. Shut up.
Was
because this person was talking about physically wanting to harm one of my friends. Here's the thing. When it comes to theists and Christians, I don't even do debates. I don't do I agree with y'all? No, I don't. That being said, do I feel the need to come into your streams and argue with you about your theological points? Absolutely not. I'd rather be doing anything else, literally.
But your discussion of our faith influences other people's judgments.
Sure,
and that's why I have a problem with this.
I don't care.
and your discussion of your faith might influence any other person in the world. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. Like, you are taking the position that you should be able to talk about whatever you want and influence whoever you want, and that other people shouldn't be allowed
No,
to
you
without
shouldn't be
some kind
able
of
to
negative
influence
consequence.
anybody,
So I
especially
understand your.
about slavery.
We
I'm
understand
not
the
talking about
outrage
slavery.
about the violence. We
But you
agree
want
with
to
you
do-
on that.
But you want to do that with your religion. You
Right.
want to influence people with your religion. You want to convince them that there's this heaven and this hell, and that there's this grandiose other expectation that they can have when they
Yeah,
die.
because we have science and theology and history to back it up. Like we can back that up.
Praise. Hold on. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him right now, based on his claims, not yours. His singular claims. Like you want to build and just like this
So
this action where it's like one layer after another layer, and we just build.
Okay, so
build,
give
and
us
build,
your
and
take
build
on slavery.
Hold on, I'm
no,
not.
I don't care about
Nothing to do
slavery.
with slavery.
Wow, you don't care about slavery. So I was right the whole time. You don't
Oh
care
my
about
God.
slavery.
That's
You don't
how.
care about the Bible. You don't care
Oh
about
my
anything.
God.
You only care
Praise.
about pushing your narrative. So
Praise.
I
What
was right about it.
narrative? What narrative?
Praise.
Yes.
Jump in, because
Yes.
What the fuck is this, Praise?
we can have the slavery conversation, like no problem. I did not jump in here
Right.
because of the
Well, I
slavery
understand, Oz. You're
conversation.
right. You're right to call that up.
I jumped in here because you and your boy, and you agreed to it. Praise. You.
I never agreed with any violence. I said about his politics.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Can I?
No.
can
I want to go. I'm gonna go
Okay,
in.
fine.
I'm going in. I'm going in. Fuck this. I'm done with this sugarcoating fucking bullshit. Praise.
This is sugar coated.
You signed up on it. Yeah, and P-Town, suck a dick.
being
Light-
a white
No,
knight.
Come on. Now.
no, and you're not allowed to.
Light
And
and
that's a
fire.
one of
threat.
our
That's a
guests
threat
say
right
that
there.
way
Sucking a
after
dick is a
the
threat.
fact.
Fire.
Can I just say something? Can I say something?
Light and fire, 100% laid it out that he would love.
It's sexual abuse there, OZ.
Light and Fire is so obsessed with Kipp. He would love to grab him by his goatee and do physical harm.
He calmly said it. It's a figure of speech. He's from the Ukraine. Don't you understand?
You
The
have
culture is different.
no influence.
It's
You
not
have
a figure of
no influence in
He
this
was
conversation.
calm. He wasn't even mad
Okay,
when
listen.
he said it.
Hold on.
You have nothing to do.
Hold on. If I am very calm and I say that, like, I want to come into your house and
Do you understand what
disembowel you
communism has
and
done
then
to him
skin you
and
alive
his
and wear
family?
your skin?
He views Kipp as a communist.
Oh
He's
my
speaking
God.
of Kipp as all communists.
Praise. Is this really
If
the shit you
listen
support?
to
I'm asking.
Yuri and understand what him and his family has
He
gone
already
through.
he apologized already.
I'm sorry. Is this really like what you're?
Praise.
This is
what you do, bro.
I'm
No,
speaking
I've
for myself.
already said we
Why are
don't
you
advocate
involving
violence.
praise? I'm speaking
Right.
for myself.
Right.
Yeah, it's trash though. Is what you're saying is trash.
This is
I
crazy.
think you are trash.
I don't
You have no moral high ground, so you are basically talking out of your butt cheeks and projecting.
You
It's
have a make-believe
ridiculous.
daddy.
All
So
you do is yap.
Congratulations.
Cool.
You have a
Sincerely-
make-believe daddy. Next.
Like, everything you say, I don't give a
We've
shit.
already
I don't give a
admitted-
shit what you have to say.
Oh my God.
Quit talking to me.
Hold on, guys. Let me jump in here really quick.
No,
So-
praise. You waited too long. You waited.
Yeah,
This
you
is
waited.
already
Oh,
off.
God
the
forbid.
rails.
Now we have a time limit. Can you
No, I
define
appreciate
a
the
limit?
the feedback from Oz. I mean, I'll take the criticism. I don't care. I'm like, I mean, what am I gonna do? Like? It's fine. I'll take it. But we've already admitted what he did was wrong. He admitted that is not the way Jesus.
Praise. You said it. You said it.
I never said that. What?
Hold on. No, I'm giving you credit. Pause.
Oh, okay.
Pause for a second. I'm actually giving you credit.
What?
You admitted that was out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yes.
I will give you credit for that. But he is still holding his ground that the violence and the bigotry and the hate is still 100%.
You know,
And
my
now we have
grandfather
somebody else
was in
trying
a
to back him up
concentration
because
camp.
of
You know that.
communism.
Yes. So praise.
What
Yeah.
does your grandfather have to do with you wanting to harm somebody for having
Oh yeah.
an education in
Oh, yeah.
Hebrew Bible?
He was actually a slave in the concentration camp.
What does that have to do with you
Then
wanting
What
why?
to
does that
harm
have
a
to
Speak
do?
on
Hebrew
your
Bible
own
What does
damn
that have to
threats, you
do?
broad.
Shut up, you fucking dumb bitch.
No, speak
What
on your
does-
own damn threats, you moral high ground piece of
Hey,
shit
Praise,
wannabe
Praise.
gangster.
Yeah.
Speak. No, I want to hear the threats that you gave back to Yuri. Let's hear them. I want to hear
I
it.
said what I
No,
said.
I want to hear your threats.
Pull up, bitch.
No, I want to hear them.
Oh,
Threaten me. I
I'm
dare
a
you.
gangsta
Threaten, no,
hoe.
you threaten me.
Gangsta hoe.
You are sitting here speaking out of your butt cheeks, and you are projecting.
So are you. So are you.
Yeah,
Why
who
you're
are
not
you?
showing
No,
face? Why you're
this
not
is
showing
our
face?
home.
Why you're
This
not
is
showing
our
face?
channel.
Why
You
you're not
asked to
showing
come
face?
on, and you're saying Praise
Hold on,
invited you.
hold on.
You
I-
asked for a
baby
link, so
for
get the
what?
facts straight,
Praise.
sir.
Praise. Is this
Yes.
your channel or their channel?
No,
Yeah,
we
really.
are
This
a
is-
part of it.
Whoa,
All
whoa,
three
whoa,
of
whoa,
ours,
whoa,
bitch.
Praise.
Everybody stop. Everybody fucking stop.
Yeah.
No,
Praise, tell me.
no, we don't.
You
have
are
that
all
TV.
my guests.
Praise, is this your channel or everyone's channel?
This is my channel, homie.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. So all
Look at the picture.
bitches can
It
shut
says
the fuck
Praise,
up
Olive,
while we
and
talk,
Shara.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, then
Well,
why
it's all of
didn't
our
you say that
channel,
it's your
yes.
channel? Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you log in,
I want to hear her threats. I want to hear them. Let's
Praise,
pull them up and let's psychoanalyze
praise,
this bitch.
Praise.
Go ahead.
Psychoanalyze this bitch.
Yo, yo.
Praise. When you log in, do you log in using your own personal login info, or do you use Oliveness or
Oh my
Sparrows or Midnight
He
Sparkle
doesn't
or
answer
Light
to
and
you, Oz.
Fire,
Who do you
or-
think you
or-
We're just
are?
asking him. We're asking him
not
It's
asking
how
none
you.
of
he
your
logged in.
business. It's none of his business.
Yeah.
I'm
If you
a
didn't feel
manly
threatened-
man.
If you didn't feel threatened, you wouldn't be responding.
That's where your logic is. so
No,
I'm a
you're
manly
on
man.
here berating
you're not.
Yuri like you are
No,
some queen ass highness
oh,
speaking
man.
out of your butt cheeks.
Stop overtalking me! Why you overtalking me? Why you overtalking me? Why you overtalking me? You don't know the unconditional independent source of all things?
And it's so cute.
That was
Okay,
dark.
that was funny as fuck. That
It's
was
so-
funny as fuck. That was
it is so cute. So, Praise, I'm going to refer it back to you. You own the channel. You own the channel.
No, apparently he doesn't. Apparently he's
No, I have two women under my power too, though. So
no,
it's a
it
man
sounds
and
like
it's a
it sounds like-
matriarch.
No, it sounds like they're not under your power, my guy.
It sounds like they're taking you over, but
Go
Okay.
like a butthole.
I handle the women on my
serious?
channel. I'm a
Handle 'em.
manly man.
but by all means,
And this is why you have a woman speaking for Kipp, and Kipp can't even come speak for
There you
himself.
go.
Thank you.
Totally.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
that's so cute.
So
You
it's
guys should you
projection.
guys
It's
should go
projecting.
watch my
All
video
this
about
is
Christian terrorists.
projection.
This is so
And
funny.
wearing
Kipp
your own
Kipp
little trauma and all
doesn't
this
even know I'm here.
stupid shit.
Yeah, because
Doesn't even
it's
know I'm here.
3:13 a.m. My time. So who knows what it is his time? He might actually be asleep like a normal
Oh,
human.
Jefferson
Like,
Spatchcock. What's up, my guy?
What the fuck do I know?
Wait, where's Jefferson Spatchcock?
This is where Praise. This is where the
Oh, there he
Christians fail when it comes to skepticism and logic. Is they don't,
Go handle your
they
own
don't understand. They
You're
don't
right,
understand that
because-
at different
And this is a
positions-
Christian channel, so
Whoa.
stop
different
pushing your
positions on the
narrative.
globe, different positions on the globe. Praise. We have different timestamps and different time frames, and they might be peacefully asleep right now and resting.
Let me ask you this: are you communist?
Instead,
I'll tell you what, I'm about to put drops of hydrogen peroxide right up my nose right now.
Instead, they just want to just
Are we
get on.
communists? No.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure none of us identify as communists.
No idea what I was talking about.
Are you
Can you-
Satanist?
Hold on. Wait. I have a question. Light and fire. Can you?
real quick,
Can you?
he didn't
My
put
background is in
anything
economics. I
downsizing
want to know. Oh, sorry.
I'm
what?
a Satanist. I'm a part-time Satanist. I serve the gods of the Norse. The Vikings.
Allahu! Allahu snafu!
Yeah, that's right. That's the new S called. Yeah.
That's great. What I'm asking is for Light and Fire to define Marxism.
Marxism equals
Karl
atheism.
Marx wrote a book.
Oh, nope. It doesn't. So, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, cool.
According
Just
to
checking.
Marx himself, Marx
Communist
himself said it.
Manifesto.
Marxism is not atheism. It's not. Like,
Well, why did Marx say it then? Why did Marx say it
Jesus
then?
Christ. I literally have a degree in economics and I've written monographs on Marxism, and it is not atheism. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Karl Marx said it himself. Come
Yeah,
on,
this is
woman.
so embarrassing for you
Okay,
personally.
okay. Phrase, should we trust you or the lady with a degree?
Yeah, don't
Well,
trust me.
you're gonna have to trust me because I'm gonna prove it right on the screen. You're gonna see here.
Of course.
Yeah, Marxism is atheism for sure.
That's what the Christian men do. Is just agree with me.
Tom, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me, Tom? Through all the noise?
I can do
Is it loud and clear or no?
Yeah, that's not Marxism still.
Oh my God.
That's why Marx
What is that
himself.
He's gonna do meme.
Dude,
Oh my
you
God.
can make up any quotes.
Hey,
Right.
Heathen Queen, did you know if it's a meme, it's real?
Yeah, obviously.
Did you know
fuck-
that?
Yeah,
It's a
fuck me,
quote of him. That's not the meme. It's the quote itself.
Okay,
Communism
so
against
are you
racism.
saying? Okay, wait, hold on. Are you saying communism is Marxism?
I'm saying Marxism and communism are the same thing. It's the same shade of the color.
No, no, let me be clear. You're saying communism is Marxism,
This is what it's
and
all about
therefore
right
it's
here.
atheism. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you're wrong, but I don't have the time to argue all that tonight. But I just want to clarify. That's it.
You're an idiot.
Yeah,
You're
that's
an
true.
idiot.
Yo, mama.
That's fine, but like,
That's fine. At this point, I'm yeah. I'll be the idiot.
I mean, I'm always the idiot, but I still want to know. Light and Fire, can't you just answer why you said that in the first place?
Let's have a court of public opinion on my
Because
channel.
my grandfather
We'll
was
have
in
an
a communist
arbitrator. We'll do it
concentration
right.
camp, tortured by communist atheists.
Whoever said
still,
hold on, whoever and I love it. Whoever just asked that, I agree. Before
I know you love people getting tortured. Yeah, I know that.
Before we dip out, like
I know it.
Can you shut the fuck up? Can you answer why was your answer? I would love to bash in the front teeth of Kipp. Why was that your
Because atheists like him tortured my grandfather. You understand that?
so someone suffered something, and I'm not going to minimize that, but someone suffered something. Therefore, you are validated or justified to then beat the front teeth of another human being.
To fight tyranny. I'm justified to fight tyranny back.
So, this is an
Atheism
honest
is a
question.
tyranny on
This is an honest
humankind.
question.
Oh,
This is
man.
an
You
honest
guys,
question.
atheists killed more people in this world
No.
than any other religion.
God.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I'm not even touching that. It's wrong, but no. But what I'm asking is,
That's fucked up.
has Kipp told you directly he's an atheist? Has he announced it publicly?
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
heard him say it. I heard him say it.
Okay. Has he said that like anything that he's studied, like any of it, is driven by a non-belief in God versus just what he has studied and the conclusions he has come to? Because if y'all can say that your conclusions are honest and they have nothing to do with your Christian belief system, then you have no right to say that his conclusions, having studied all of this shit in its original languages, is driven by his atheism. Would you agree with that, Prince?
I'm sorry. I was distracted there. Can you say that again?
So my question is, say Kipp is an atheist and has announced it publicly. If you are a Christian and you have come to any number of conclusions about what the Bible says, and yet you would like to say that Kipp, who has, you can look it up, has a PhD in the shit, like it's not a joke, and has studied these texts and has come to certain conclusions, and you're saying that he's come to these conclusions based on his atheism, and they're driving his conclusions. Can you say that while honestly saying that your religion, your Christianity, has not driven your conclusions about the Bible?
I actually admitted that. I just said I think both sides have prejudices or biases. I already said that.
Well, so I'm wondering in what universe this person is able to say that Kipp is comparable to someone who tortured your grandfather.
We can't speak for him, though.
I'm asking the person that said it. Like, how is that comparable?
Have you ever lived in a communist country?
How is it comparable? Please.
Have you ever lived in a communist country?
Keep it on its most simple form. How we started this conversation tonight.
I'm asking very direct questions, and I'm getting dodged every single time.
You are. And there's the reason you're in the middle square, like we're playing a video game right now. I'll really put that up. But at the end of the day, you don't get to threaten to punch people's teeth out and not be held accountable.
I agree.
You can say whatever the fuck.
Yeah, just apologize and let's like.
I agree. I shouldn't have reacted that way.
I
It still
mean
doesn't
it.
change
I wasn't even
what you guys are arguing.
fucking done.
It still doesn't change.
Let him
the
finish,
whole
guys.
idea
Come
of-
on, just let him finish.
I wasn't
Go
even
ahead,
done. I wasn't even done. Y'all can get on here and talk all your crooked ass shit with all your hermeneutics and your apologetics and eisegesis and exegesis, and you can circle your way all around all of this shit, right? And we listen to it every fucking day. And we try to have the conversations every fucking day. But then as soon as one of your people praise, one of your people call someone out and say, I will punch their front teeth in.
Wants to.
Then we want to dance.
No, I understand your outrage. I understand it. I sympathize with you guys.
You don't understand it, or else we wouldn't be right here, right now. Because now I'm talking about.
How about you telling us to eat a dick? How about that sexual comment you made?
Yeah, that wasn't very nice, Oz. You should apologize to me.
No, it wasn't nice.
Shut the
fuck up. It's literally.
Yeah, Oz, you should apologize to me. You said that multiple times.
Shut the fuck up.
That was mean, Oz.
I'm talking to Praise right now.
Like, y'all sincerely just don't get it at all, and it's
I'm talking to
not surprising.
Praise right now. He owns this channel, so I'm talking to Praise right
Hey,
now.
tell him to apologize to me.
I mean, he doesn't own it, but so here's the thing. I'm gonna go to bed
And
soon.
Kipp can't speak for himself.
God, this has
either.
nothing to do
And
with
that said,
it.
speak for Kipp, and we got it. And why didn't you guys let Yuri finish his repentance if you guys actually cared enough for it?
There was no
You both
repentance.
interrupted him. He was speaking.
Who was talking?
There was no
Yes,
repentance.
Yuri said I shouldn't have said it, and then Oz interrupted him and says I was talking. So if you guys
Y'all don't
actually cared
understand how
about a
repentance
response
works.
from Yuri, you
Do
would have
you
let
under-
him
no, you
finish.
don't. You
Yuri,
don't understand how repentance works.
Okay,
They don't really
you
care about my
understand.
response. All they
Not
care
shocking.
about is their
You
way.
wouldn't have interrupted him.
Nope, that's not
You
how
would
repentance
not
He
works.
did
have interrupted
apologize, though,
him.
you guys.
That's
He did
not how
apologize.
Let him
Tell his
finish
voice he's
speaking
he's
instead of
Y'all
bloviating.
can and punching.
And then he doubled down. But then
Yeah, it's
Praise,
not how repentance works.
then he doubled down. After he
Yes,
apologized, then he doubled down.
the,
So this olive and the sparrow.
It doesn't matter
We're not
if
gambling.
his
This is not
repentance is good
casino.
enough for you.
My
or not. It
sisters,
doesn't
these my
matter.
sisters in
It matters to
Christ.
the
That's
God that
right.
he serves, and that's all that it matters to.
Apologies.
You can like it or lump his
Apologies.
repentance. Like it or lump it. He doesn't answer to either of you.
This is Christianity in a
Between him
nutshell.
and
It's
Kipp, you have
Christianity in a
nothing to
nutshell.
do
Where it's
with
like,
it.
I will
Now there's
apologize
something
to
wrong with
God.
Christianity, yeah.
So go get Kipp and let Yuri and Kipp speak.
How long do we do this? Praise.
How long, Praise? Like, I want to
Not doormat.
All right, guys, I'm
Christians
here
are
for
not
this. I'm
doormats.
trying to help you guys out too. I'm trying to go ahead.
It's you can talk all the shit you want about the atheist position, but we've asked for details. We've asked for evidence. We've asked for good reasons to.
We've asked for good faith.
Yes, like we showed up. And Praise, and again, I'm gonna call Praise out. Praise was on the live stream before Heathen Queen or I showed up. He was talking shit about like they're not gonna show up. Like, click the link.
I never said that. No, I didn't.
Show up. No,
I never said that. No, it was the people in the chat. Oz, stop blaming me for what people do. For God's sakes,
bro.
He's saying that you were having my problem.
Bro.
Yeah, so stop putting me in the middle of all this shit.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it,
I am
please.
not. Okay, so let me. I am not putting Praise in the middle of any of the slavery or any other conversations. I'm not putting him in the middle there. I was talking about him and I trying to correlate me getting on screen. It was a back and forth because his shit was fucking up, my shit was fucking up, whatever it looked like. And for the purpose of optics, it may have or could have appeared to be from those on his side of the conversation, be like, oh, Oz is dodging, and then those on my side would be like, oh, they're dodging.
That's quite literally the only reason I got on here.
And
I never say anything about dodging, you guys. Just rewind and look. I think there's people in the chat saying it, so take it up with them.
I'm not taking it up with anyone. I'm just saying I showed up because I was being clear that I'm not dodging anything, regardless of who said it.
Right, and that's why I'm saying this is Praise did not dodge me. Period. Point blank. I'm saying that, and I did not dodge him. As soon as he hit the link, I was like, I'm enjoying my cigarette, bro. I'm enjoying my cigarette, and as soon as I'm done smoking, I'll jump the fuck in. So anywho, the reason I jumped in had nothing to do with actually most of the things we talked about tonight. It came down to what now in this live stream is Light and Fire is talking about knocking people's front teeth out, and so just to keep it short and
you're talking about people.
I'm still talking, motherfucker. And this is why I don't talk to Praise that way, because Praise does not just jump in and interrupt me.
Why do we have to suck it down? Why don't you tell us about it?
Oh, well, I'm about to tell you. If you email me, my email is tangang@gmail.com, and I wish you would. I wish you would bring all of that smoke to me.
Is this a threat?
No, I'm
Yeah, email me if that's a threat.
I'm asking.
Oh, he says, I wish I would. What?
Yeah, he wishes you would email him.
You do. I wish that you would. Had nothing to do with actually most of the things we talked about tonight. It came down to what now in this live stream is Light and Fire is talking about knocking people's front teeth out, and so just to keep it short and
you're talking about people.
I'm still talking, motherfucker. And this is why I don't talk to Praise that way, because Praise does not just jump in and interrupt me.
Why do we have to suck it down? Why don't you tell us about it?
Oh, well, I'm about to tell you. If you email me, my email is tangang@gmail.com, and I wish you would. I wish you would bring all of that smoke to me.
Is this a threat?
Threat?
No, I'm
Yeah,
asking.
email me if that's a threat.
I'm asking.
Oh, he says, "I wish I would." What?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
wish
He
you
wishes
would.
he wishes you would email him.
Hope you do. I wish that you would. I'm welcoming the emails, the messages. I'm giving you access to my contact information. I wish and I hope that you do contact me.
For what reason?
Is that a threat?
Maybe to have a discussion on his channel or talk it out. I don't think.
And see, praise. I want to point this out because I'm going to stop with light and fire. I'm going to stop there. Praise. This is the issue. This is the fundamental issue, is because as soon as I say I'm sorry, as soon as I respond to that and say, no, here is my contact, bring it, bring all the smoke, bring all the energy, bring all of that, then it almost every time, not every time, but almost every time, it turns into this, well, now I'm the victim. Now you're attacking me. That's what's problematic.
It just sounds like a threat, Oz.
How?
Saying to email him is a threat?
Email me?
Well, it had me worried because I've emailed you and it had me kind of scared, man.
What is he
Just
going to do via email, my guy?
Yeah,
exactly. Well, it has my personal info on it. Now I'm kind of scared he has
This is
it.
part of the mob. Oh my God.
He's like, go ahead, give me your personal info.
Are we?
I don't know.
Understand how silly this sounds? Like, make a burner account.
I'm just
email him.
telling him the truth. He kind of scared me. Like,
This is so silly. And it's just, all this is redirecting the conversation from the point. Like, I'll say this as kindly as you want. Please send me an email with all of your thoughts, any thoughts, any questions, any whatever, and we can set up a conversation.
that sounds a lot
Can you
better
bring up
than.
what Karl Marx said again? Praise.
Oh my God.
Let me pull up Karl Marx.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that quota's mind are made up?
Praise. You don't get to pull up shit. That's too gangster for you. Don't pull up shit.
If you want to be 3 feet in the ground, email Tangang.
3 feet. No one does 3
Oh, sorry.
feet. You got to be
Probably-
6 to 8.
And obviously someone did not pick up on the humor, but
Yes,
we're good.
I gotta say 6 to 8, and with like an endangered plant on the top, so that they can't dig it up. You feel me?
I was like, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
jetpacks, whatever.
Let me say something
Okay.
really quick to Oz and Heathen Queen and maybe even Midnight Sparkle. So I'm going to take a little bit of accountability on this too. Maybe I should have called him out and told him not. I think you should have not have said that. I should have voiced that to Yuri there. So I'll take accountability for that. That's something that I hold dearly with Christ, is we're not supposed to advocate violence, any retaliation, any of that stuff. So I do apologize. You can take my apology. I don't care,
Tom,
but I'm just
you
saying
didn't do
that's my
anything wrong.
apology.
It was all me, man. It was just emotion that I have because of my family being abused by the communists. And
I know, but I should have stepped up. I should have said,
as a growing up, I was always told to not believe in God. I was always told that there's no God. They would point to the sky. The teacher in school would tell me there's no God, and that kind of just hurts me. And I don't think these people have a right to talk.
So now you believe in
about
God.
Praise, can we go back? Can we take this shit off the screen, please? I want to talk about this. This hits me a whole different type of way. This hits me a whole different type of way, and this is not me trying to convert, deconvert, reconvert anything. But I now find myself way more sensitive to the situation than prior, now having more information, which is what I was seeking and what I was wanting to know. And I hope that 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 you find what it is that brings meaning to you in your life, and I hope that it is transparent and that's tangible for you in your life. And I'm sorry for the pauses, because I want to communicate as clearly as I can this late at night. But whether we are theists or atheists or agnostics, I do. I can be very combative, and I can be very aggressive and assertive. But
Same.
when it comes to the human, when it comes to the person, I will break down. I will break down, and I will break down into tears, because I know what I've been through, and I don't want others to experience anything even similar to what I've had to experience with life, God, religion, and any any of all that. So so last thing I'll say, and I'll shut the fuck up. I hope, and I even struggle using the word hope as a skeptic, but I do. I hope that you find you. I hope you find you, and whatever you means to you. I hope you find you, and I hope you find that place and that happiness and that peace, and that solace. And
yeah. Can I hop in really
I
quick?
appreciate that. Thank you. And likewise, Oz, it's for you too.
We want you to find God, Oz.
Yeah. I just want to hop in really quick and say a couple of things. One, I'm incredibly sorry for what your grandfather had to endure. Nobody should have to endure that at anybody's hands for any reason. I think we can all agree on that. I don't know all of the context. I don't know all of the details, and I'm not going to pretend to. So I'm just going to say that I'm really sorry that that happened. It shouldn't have happened. He deserved better. And I'm sure there was a ton of trauma inflicted on obviously him and your family for generations because of that. So I'm sorry. I also hope that at some point you're able to parse through some of the nuances of these things. Because I don't think holding on to anger and directing it at everybody that might have the same lack of belief in God is ultimately the same things as you. But
it is seen from the theist community that we are diabolically opposed to your positions.
I do be in the lab. Just kidding.
And I recognize that, and not only do I recognize it as a former believer, but I validate it. I understand. I do. I understand.
Right, and that's why it's on us to show you, like, because you guys don't believe the arguments for existence of God, so maybe we're supposed to be representations of Him, and that's why it's so critical of us to represent our faith better. So maybe you'll see, well, maybe there is some God in that person.
That's
or
why I
Jesus.
love Jesus, because he teaches to love everybody.
And that's why I was trying to keep it short, and not go on a lecture.
I do be giving sermons accidentally.
And I do too, and that's I'm guilty as charged. But I want to say this and keep it short, because many times as atheists, and I will keep this singular to me and keep it subjective, is people asking, Oz, if God were real, what would it take? What would it take? What is the evidence that you require to demonstrate that God is true? And can I tell you something? Whether you are an atheist right now listening, agnostic, whether you're a theist, as heated as this interaction, these conversations were tonight, I would want to know that this God idea, this God thing, this God person, that I could have this conversation with him, with it, and that I could go back and forth, and I could share ideas, and I could ask why this and why that, and I would want that. I would want that, and until I'm provided the opportunity to have said relationship with and conversation with this God, I don't know that I will ever be able to sign off on this God being a real thing or existing, because then I end it with this.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. I have one more point and I'm done. Thousands and thousands of Christians in America have read the book, The 5 Love Languages. That book was written by a man for men. And if that mere man can understand the 5 possible ways to love and communicate to other humans, but yet God, the omni God, cannot find a way. And when I say this, I mean it. And you can tell me, you can say I'm full of shit, you can say I'm lying, whatever, because I'm an atheist, but it is what it is. I would love to know that God knows how to speak to me. I would love to know that. But if a man can write a book on the 5 love languages and how to communicate, how we should communicate to each other, but the God that created me, that's supposed to love me and take care of me and take care of my beautiful girlfriend and take care of my beautiful children, and yet he doesn't know how to exactly communicate to me that he actually exists in my love language.
My love language is money.
Mine's not.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna lighten it up.
No, but I want it to be deep. I want that to be deep.
My bad.
I want people to think about that, because if there is this singular God that is omni everything, it praise sparrow, olive, light and fire, the news, midnight, heathen queen, Jeffrey, it doesn't matter what the fuck you have to say. He should be able to perfectly demonstrate himself and communicate to me that he is real, he is relevant, and he is active in my life. That's it.
I'm going to try and keep it a little bit shorter. Not that anything you said was wrong. I thought that was great.
Actually, it's all wrong, guys. You're a terrible person. Sorry, I was joking.
I mean, I am a terrible person, but not for any of these reasons.
No, I was telling. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, I know. I just want to say this. So, I often get asked by people, well, if you don't believe in sort of Christianity or God, what do you believe in? And I'm going to tell you, and I don't expect anyone to necessarily agree with me or have their minds changed or anything like that. This is not what I'm saying this for. What I have come to believe in my own journey in life and process is not in a God. Really, I consider myself agnostic more than an atheist. I say I don't know. What I believe in is other people. And I know that sounds super kumbaya and whatever. And again, this is why I'm saying I don't expect anyone's mind to change. I don't expect anyone to agree or disagree. But what I have come to believe in is the power of human interaction. I mean, even just in this interaction tonight, right? We went from screaming at each other, myself included, to having this conversation where I think we're actually hearing each other, even if we don't agree.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We don't have to agree. I think we're hearing each other. And I, for a while now, because I left religion probably a decade ago, have come to believe in the power of making the world a better place in any way we can while we're here for each other. And I know that's not everyone's bag. I know, again, this is not a conversion tactic to my way of seeing things. But I do really think that in these moments, this is powerful, right? Having these conversations where we can all leave, nobody has to have their mind. So thank you for explaining that. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being vulnerable.
Where, the other day, I thought I saw your mother on YouTube.
My son so dumb, IQ 21. He tried to make friends, but they call him Ching Chong. He is the wonton, but he felt like King Jong. He's so ugly when he smiles, he looks like a King Kong.
Well, I really enjoyed this conversation. I actually, I appreciate Oz for coming out and
you
being upfront like that.
Come back here and just come back. It's nice talking to you guys. And I'm not that bad of a person. I get emotional. We all do sometimes.
I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think Oz does either.
It's not about being a bad person. As soon as you, because here's the thing, Dr. Josh and Dr. Kipp, right? They're
like to talk to them though, because I would like to get their perspective.
They're nerds, right? They're nerds. They're nerds. Geeks, right? They're nerds and they're geeks. And especially Josh more than Kipp. But Josh, that's my best friend, man.
That's my family.
That's my homie. And when you say anything about him or Kipp about smashing teeth in, bro, I'm about to roll up. That's all.
I understand.
When you just very loosely,
I think in the same way,
dangerously throw that shit out there. I'm like, oh, okay. What time is it, bro? What time is it?
I'm just going to tell you this: Ukrainians were the first people to revolt against communism.
What?
That's why we're fighting Vladimir Putin, because he's still a communist. And my cousin was just killed at war a couple months ago. He was killed.
Incredibly sorry for your loss.
So let me just. There's so much you guys just don't understand, because you live in this society of the West, which is like protected from all that stuff, and maybe that's why we have a hard
emotional reaction, which is why I came in here heated, like guns out, because like I would really rather be asleep right now.
And Eden, going just to prove your point, like right now, just at 3:58 a.m., just 2 minutes ago, one of their not super chats, but one of their channel members, we got it, bro. You're super street. You're super. We're super ghetto. We're up here in the hood, bruh. Like just placating to the shit, right? So it's like, fuck off.
No, what matters to me.
Well, what matters is me. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Look, I wanted to say something before you said that when you're loyal to somebody, you're loyal to somebody, right? You're very loyal, right?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm the same way. I think it stems from us never having loyalty in our own lives, so we feel like we have to give it to others. You know what I mean? Believe me, I'm still loyal to a lot of people I shouldn't be loyal to, but whatever. It happens.
But that is love. Loyalty is love.
Yeah.
And do you believe in love?
I mean, I don't, but no, I kind of do.
In the name of
how
love.
can you be an atheist if you believe in love?
In the name of love.
That's a conversation for another night. I'm sorry, that's a conversation for another night. Like it has to be, because like I'm tired. Yeah. So I guess to wrap it up, and I probably said this about 12 times, but like I'm gonna go watch TV after this. I don't know another way to say this, and it sounds so goofy. I'm sorry for telling y'all to choke on a dick. Like I can't say that without laughing. I'm sorry.
Love it.
But really, like I'm leaving this conversation with goodwill towards y'all. I'm perfectly okay with the fact that we disagree on many things, and I'm willing to have conversations about those things in the future. And I would hope that we can all sort of avoid just. I'm sure we're gonna have emotional responses. I think it's human to have emotional responses, but I hope that we can learn to. I hope that we can both. Now that we've sort of all had this conversation, we can respond in ways which assumes the better.
Unconditional love.
Something like that. At least the better of the other person,
I like
right?
that,
So if we're disagreeing, we can at least assume that like you're not, or I'm not disagreeing with you because I hate you, right?
And I am sorry for saying that you are retarded. That's just like what I say when I get angry, and that is an offensive term, and I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. I also called you
They were
like,
just
dumb bitch.
standing up for me.
Yeah, and I apologize.
Thank you. No, please. I apologize. Like I'm pretty sure I've insulted everyone in here outside of like Jefferson at least once or 12 times tonight. So please accept my apologies. I don't remember all the things I said, but I know how my mouth gets.
Yeah, you're okay.
You're
So,
good.
I know how my mouth gets when I get going.
But I do want to say this: Praise is the man over the channel.
That's right.
And bring your friends.
He's our pimp.
I got some hair on my chest. I'm telling you guys.
Educated for all
There's
of
like
us.
2 hairs on his chest. Sorry.
We invite all of you
Those are
guys
big hairs, though.
on peace. You know, we're gonna smoke a big peace pipe, all of us.
Yeah, we come in peace, you guys.
Yeah, we do.
We come in peace.
Gonna be DMT.
I mean, I'm down.
You can do whatever you like.
I have shrooms in my cabinet, but
Oh, wow.
I live in California. Okay. Yeah, I just want y'all to know that like I have no hard feelings towards any of you. We all said a bunch of shit. It's water under the bridge, in my opinion. So I have goodwill and good feelings towards all of you. Even if we don't agree, that's fine. Like I hope that in the future we can have like positive discourse about whatever.
No, this was beautiful because we all know, like Sparrow and I, we knew what happened to Yuri, right? Because he opened up and he told us. So just the love and the respect that you guys gave, I thank you. That means a lot.
Absolutely. Like I know I've said it. I won't get into all the details, but like
you know, you acted better than a lot of Christians.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in any snarky, weird way.
I hate saying that, but you truly did. You humbled yourself. I have respect for that. Thank you for doing it. And
well, thank you for
I really
being
apologize
open.
for saying that about your friend, and I hope he forgives me.
Absolutely.
And I hope you guys come back and talk to us again.
I'm positive that he was okay. I'm not having any of these like emotional connections that the church thinks on my own. And then of course I also.
So you did pray. You used prayer to communicate. Okay.
I having a certainty. I miss feeling like I had some answers, right?
You just wanted him to show himself once. And
Listen,
I appreciate you being open with us. And
of course.
I spoke from my experience before. I was kind of the same way. I haven't had any revelations like you for a while. I was in and out of different things, but I'm always searching and seeking and learning, and certain tools that I learned over time that help me witness things and see things. And
I know that y'all probably don't know this. I don't know how you would know this. My goal with like my platform and what I do, I know I can be very combative. I don't make any qualms about that, but it has never been to take people from their religion and like deconvert them. I don't think that's my place. I don't want to do that. What I've always aimed to do is just provide or connect people with scholarship and information, and then let them make their own decisions. Like that's it. And so I'm always happy to talk about this. The only time that I sort of shut it down is when I feel like I'm being like someone's trying to put me in a corner so they can like
gotcha me, right? Like I want to do that, but I'm always happy to have like open conversations about what I believe or what I think or what has happened in my life or why I have gone one way as opposed to another, and then to hear like other people's stories and experiences too. Always.
So you said your boyfriend killed himself. Did he give a reason, or was just no reason?
No, he didn't.
He didn't say anything.
No, he didn't even note. I have guesses just because. I mean, when you know someone for a long time, you can sort of sense he struggled with like depression and whatnot. But there certainly wasn't like any kind of there was no letter left behind. There was no like clear
So he was
indication.
dealing
Your best life.
And artichokes. I say artichokes,
Yes.
and bacon. I'm having some unclean bacon in it, but it's kosher. It's got marked with a U and a circle around it.
All right, y'all. Yeah. So to sort of circle back, he didn't give a reason. There was no letter. I have guesses on what he was struggling with, but I have no real evidence of that. I've been pretty open about this story on the internet, and I shared it with you because I feel like we're in a place where we are respecting each other's stories and life experiences. So thank you for listening and hearing me. And I'm definitely open to talking more in the future. I appreciate y'all's willingness to kind of take a step back and then regroup.
So do you and Oz guy hang out on some channel somewhere? Where's your hangouts?
So I have my own channel. I don't do a lot of live streams. I do a lot of interviews with scholars. Oz has the Atheist Network group, Tang, and
Okay.
he does a whole bunch of like things on there. You can usually find me.
Dave, we got to bring Kanye West, man.
Yeah, I'll call him up.
And all of them. I'm trying to think. That's like where you can usually find Oz and me and Josh sometimes and Kipp and whatever. Yeah.
Hey, would you mind muting? Jesus.
Is it that loud, really?
Yes.
I know I got one of these beautiful microphones that just picks up everything.
Rod, stop being a dick rod.
All we can hear is your bacon-filled phone.
That's why every time I date a chick and I go out to eat with her and she's sitting at the table with me, everybody looks over at the table and this guy that chews real loud. I don't know, there's something about my jaw that when I chew food, it's like you can hear me 20 feet away. And everybody looks like, who's this guy? And then they don't go out with me anymore after that. They say, I can't do it, man.
Gee, I wonder why. You must be a very
no
smooth man. Kidding.
Dave is a woman. I just have to be honest.
Every
Dave,
night.
really.
He's with every night. That's the problem.
Well, what praise are you offering to be his woman?
Maybe in like a church sense, yes. But...
No, I decided opposites attract. I want to go for like a heathen chick or something. I can't think of what to do.
I mean, you have one on panel.
What are you talking about?
Dave hits on every single female he meets.
I mean,
trust and believe. I'm a nightmare.
Oh, obviously nice.
Yeah, talk about Dave, man. Like seriously, he's Mr. Problems.
I am. I just went to my stream today and got re-diagnosed. They had to take all sorts of tests and battery tests. And I'll tell you, some of the questions on the test, it says, would you wear a lampshade on your head in the morning or evening at supper time? You got to pick one. It's weird.
The dog, because I see a dog behind her.
I have 5 dogs in my house right now.
Oh, damn. I see one on the bed.
I thought I saw a cat.
Yeah, we got a friend of ours that's got 24 dogs.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot of dogs.
That seems like a lot. Seems unnecessary.
All
right.
So they're gun friendly in Oakland? That's a good place. I might have to move there.
I mean, I don't know if they're gun friendly. I just know everybody owns them.
True
that. Yeah. That's really all I can say.
Yeah, I don't think Oakland's that gun friendly in terms of ownership. Is
that California?
It's California. Yeah, I mean,
I thought California was a gun-free state or whatever.
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think that like we're certainly not a group.
It might kind of kill the vibe of apologetic apology you got going on. So
I mean, maybe, but like I kind of know you, so I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy. I hide behind the camera. Nobody ever shows me, so I stay in the dark all the time.
No, you have in your underwear all the time.
Listen, next time everybody gets the dick to choke on, okay? Prison.
Dang, that's a strong woman over there.
I don't bench a lot. I squat about 290 and I deadlift like 315. But I just don't bench press a lot is the thing. Like I just don't do it very often. I love you all.
Sound is like.
So Dave, let me ask you a question, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So did you take me off your plan thing or whatever on your channel?
I did put you back in the dark. I only got room for 3 and we were all on one night, so I had to make all my friends that were on there that night moderators. I went to sleep. Terrible, isn't it? No, I keep shifting them around when necessary.
Yeah, that's cool. I just don't like Bob, so I'm glad it happened anyway. I think
He's not moderator right now.
Oh, good.
It's who is it? I don't even know.
Oh, never mind. That wasn't. Oh, I thought you.
Yeah,
You're trying to get me unequally yoked.
It's what comes out of your mouth that defiles the mouth.
Unequally yoked.
So
wait, what? What's going on? Dave, knock it.
We should eat
That's
more
just-
effective addiction, actually. If you
I'm more hexadecimal instead of binary.
Okay, you're fucking around. Good to know.
You know what hexadecimal is, right?
Yeah.
Octal, hexadecimal. Yeah.
I love you all.
Bye.
Peace and safety.
We love you too, Heathen Queen, and I'm glad we all had a good talk there, especially Oz too, because I like Oz. Like we've had our little things and stuff.
I like Oz too, and
listen, this is what family does. you scream and yell at each other, you call each other's names, and then you circle back around.
You know, you should go to this channel. There's a channel called Ace Theo, and everybody's going to heaven in the end anyway.
Yeah, we'll be on there.
I'm going to bed.
He's a universalist.
That's great. Unless he's going to give me energy tomorrow to get through my workday,
Right.
I'll have to do it another time. But yeah, good chat, y'all. Again, I'm glad we sort of
Patch things out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
All
wish
right.
you all the best. And like,
Accept my apologies one more
You
time.
too.
I
Always.
regret saying it.
No, I know, and it's water over, under, parallel, perpendicular to the bridge. Yeah, please. Everything, we're all good. Promise.
Blessings,
Okay.
and hope you get some good sleep there. We'll convene maybe another time. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely, would love to. All right, night, y'all.
Night,
Bye.
Sparkle.
What did I do?
What are you doing? Oh, never mind. That wasn't. Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, the
You trying to
Bible's
get me
right about
unequally yoked?
It's what comes out of your mouth that defiles the man. That's so true.
Wait, what? What's going on? Dave, knock it. Geek.
We should eat
That's
more
just
and
my
talk
bowl.
about-
That's just a fork hit in the side of the bowl.
Dave's a KJV onlyist.
That's one of those. What do you call those things? Those bowls that they use for resonating and mantras and shit.
That's not one of those balls. Come on, Dave.
I gotta get one of those, so I can be like EA Coetting.
It's a much more clearer sound. It's like ding.
So, Dave,
Ding.
let me ask you a question, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, did you take me off your plan thing or whatever on your channel?
I did. I put you back in the dark. I only got room for 3, and we were all on one night, so I had to make all my friends there that were on there that night moderators.
That's fine.
I went to sleep.
I
But
don't want to
they
come
were
around
back
Bob
and he'll
anyway.
change your
Bob's
probably-
a piece of shit.
terrible, isn't it? No, I keep shifting them around when necessary.
Yes, cool.
What did I do?
What are you doing? Oh, never mind. That wasn't. Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, the
You trying to
Bible's
get me
right about
unequally yoked?
It's what comes out of your mouth that defiles the man. That's so true.
Wait, what? What's going on? Dave, knock it. Geek.
We should eat
That's
more
just
and
my
talk
bowl.
about-
That's just a fork hit in the side of the bowl.
Dave's a KJV onlyist.
That's one of those. What do you call those things? Those bowls that they use for resonating and mantras and shit.
That's not one of those balls. Come on, Dave.
I gotta get one of those, so I can be like EA Coetting.
It's a much more clearer sound. It's like ding.
So, Dave,
Ding.
let me ask you a question, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, did you take me off your plan thing or whatever on your channel?
I did. I put you back in the dark. I only got room for 3, and we were all on one night, so I had to make all my friends there that were on there that night moderators.
That's fine.
I went to sleep.
I
But
don't
they
want to
were
come around
back
Bob
and he'll
anyway.
change your
Bob's a
probably-
piece of
terrible,
shit.
isn't it? No, I keep shifting them around when necessary.
Yeah, it's cool. I just don't like Bob, so I'm glad to have it anyway. I think he's a
He's
piece
not
of shit.
moderator right now.
Oh, good.
It's who is it? I don't even know who's moderator right now. I forgot.
Well, Bob promised to bring
Jordan
my ringtone
is.
in my body.
Buddy Time is.
That wasn't bad.
And who's the other guy?
JV onlyist.
That's one of those. What do you call those things? Those bowls that they use for resonating and mantras and shit.
That's not one of those balls. Come on, Dave.
I gotta get one of those, so I can be like EA Coetting.
It's a much more clearer sound. It's like ding.
So, Dave,
Ding.
let me ask you a question, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, did you take me off your plan thing or whatever on your channel?
I did. I put you back in the dark. I only got room for 3, and we were all on one night, so I had to make all my friends there that were on there that night moderators.
That's fine.
I went to sleep.
I
But
don't
they
want to come
were
around
back
Bob
and he'll
anyway.
change your
Bob's a
probably-
piece of
terrible,
shit.
isn't it? No, I keep shifting them around when necessary.
Yeah, it's cool. I just don't like Bob, so I'm glad to have it anyway. I think he's a
He's
piece
not
of shit.
moderator right now.
Oh, good.
It's who is it? I don't even know who's moderator right now. I forgot.
Well, Bob promised to break
Jordan
every bone in
is.
my body.
Buddy Time is.
That was bad.
And who's the other guy? It's not Yuri. I can't make Yuri moderator because he blocks me all the time.
Yeah, as soon as he starts saying something, I kick him
Yeah,
out.
I start talking, he starts blocking me.
I
I'm
don't
like,
have
what are you
time for
doing?
that, Dave. Anyway, I don't have time for it, man. I'm not chasing after the tool.
You have a wife, don't you, Yuri?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, he's got everything going on. Yuri's a busy man.
Yeah, I got a lot of things going on. You're right, man.
You got how many girls you got in the house? 5?
Oh, 6, including the cat.
Okay.
That's awesome, man. We need some more Yuris in the world.
No, you don't. You got plenty of people in this world, man.
We need some more Daves.
Today
too.
is my birthday. You guys know that? I was born at 5 a.m.
Every day's a Friday for me.
In 24 minutes. It's actually my
Every
birthday
day's a
today.
Friday, and I call in sick that day too.
Happy birthday to me.
And then I rest Friday night because that's the beginning of the Sabbath. Shalom, shalom.
Well, you guys.
You calling it quits?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a night. And I actually appreciate Jefferson coming in. Like, that's pretty cool, Jefferson. You've been coming in here a little bit more, and it's I'm pretty happy about that. It's been fun.
Dave, you gonna start a live one or what?
I'm on live right now. I'm disparaging Tom's channel all the time.
You fighting for viewership?
I don't know. I just sitting there in the dark mode, nothing going on. I didn't even put a placard up on the screen. I should put dark mode broadcasting.
Man, I don't know, man. That's.
I think you should use images of the salads you ate.
Yeah.
I actually learned something today, man.
I'm afraid of images though, because it doesn't go well in the Habevo
I shouldn't
doctrine.
categorize people in the categories of beliefs.
I'm still Habevo though.
Because being emotional, it's slavery to your emotions. I don't want to be a slave to my emotions anymore, Dave. I'm done with that.
So you got to come over and do some midnight mantras?
I don't know, man. I'm tired, man. I don't know if I can do mantras right now. I'm too tired, dude.
You Upanishads maybe? Or...
I actually encourage everybody to read the Upanishads. Everybody.
I don't even know how to define them.
Read it and read the Bible. I think it'll build you up and your faith stronger.
Get you a concordant literal version too right away.
Yeah, why not?
Hmm.
I mean,
read about the eons.
You're a terrorist too, eternity terrorist.
And also
like
don't forget to read the Quran. Don't forget to read the Torah. The Bhagavad Gita.
I was going to try to make a play on words on it earlier, but you guys were all fighting and I couldn't get a word in too good. So I said, screw it. I'll do it next time. I had something kind of come to mind there. It would have worked, but it worked out. You had enough chaos going on there in the beginning. It worked out.
You're out of the Buddhist shit, are you, though, Yuri? Tell me you're kidding about that.
I mean, people should learn everything about all the religions, but you'll come to your own understanding that Jesus is Lord.
Sorry about that.
I want to get a telescope where I can see these 24 planets with these 24 Jesuses on them, Tom.
Because no religion offers what Jesus offers. No religion.
Then I'll have astronomy hour. We'll look up into the heavens.
That's hilarious with Richard. Oh my gosh. So what do you think of Richard, David? Just let us know what you think, man. I'd like to hear your
Well, I heard something, but I don't want to dig into the guy too hard, He's had his
Well,
problems.
did you read the Atheist
we like
Bible,
Richard.
David?
What's that?
Did you read the Atheist Bible?
The what?
The Atheist Bible.
No, I didn't get around to that yet.
What about the Devil's Bible?
I started reading it with Truth for Satan, but then that one chick kicked him. They went at odds with each other. I think she don't even want to tell me where he is. I don't even know where he went. The guy from South Africa, remember him? Truth for Satan.
Yeah.
He
He was a
deserted
nice
me. He was my
guy.
mentor. He never came back. So how do you like that?
He was a nice man.
So I quit being a Satanist. I said that's enough of that. Even the
You know
Satanists
who-
don't want to fellowship with me.
I remember we used to talk to the guy from Finland all the time. Dave.
I don't remember what you're talking. Oh, you're talking about Naked John?
Naked John.
I mean, literally, this guy, Honest Tom, he would get on here naked. And I was okay with it. Yeah, because he was cool. You know, he was just
Dave was
not in
really
the gay
coming
way,
out.
right?
No.
I think that's what he influenced Dave to be naked all the time. Now Dave is like sitting there naked all the time.
Exactly. That's probably what rubbed off on me. There's the 5 point of what do I call that?
The
Let's see.
eternity cult.
Yeah, they're called Calvinistic Universal Reconciliation cults, the Kirks.
See the Loken guy. That Loken guy, man. I don't know who he is, man. He's
He don't say too much usually, but I heard him talk once or twice now. There's my guy right there.
I think he might be after.
I'm gonna give
Ace.
him a kiss before I go to bed.
No, you're gonna give her a kiss.
Yeah.
Edgar.
The
The naked guy did rub off on Dave. Yeah. The pink underwear, it's all of it's coming to light now.
Yep. Naked John was going to come visit me, but I don't know where he went. Maybe he died. Maybe he
John
got.
used to wipe his ass in the hangouts, dude.
He did.
What?
He literally did.
Yeah, he literally
He was not shy. He went out and made snow angels. He made female snow angels in the snow. You know how you do that?
I don't know if I
Not
want to know.
particular, no.
Well, you lay on your front. That's how you make a female snow angel. You didn't know that.
He was living outside naked, David.
Mm-hmm.
In the woods, naked.
You think? Yeah, I knew that. We've all known that. He's got a fleshlight too that he showed us.
Yeah,
I never knew what a fleshlight was until I met Naked John.
That was his girlfriend.
I thought it was just a drinking glass.
A drinking glass. You know what?
Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Stop. 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 And the lying scumbag is back. Bye-bye, turd. Bye-bye, turd. Mind your own business. I asked you a freaking question. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Stop. 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 Stop.
Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You still got that picture of me having a dry smoke, Tom?
Oh my gosh, no! I took it off. I'm gonna
Oh,
have it back.
Tom. You ran out of room in your brands, man.
I know. But now I'm gonna do is get it back though. Where's our Dave here? We gotta put him up. Yeah.
You know, it turned out that they were not really atheists.
Erica, we gotta watch out Wednesday night and Thursday for
They
snow.
were disguising as atheists, but we come to learn that they were formerly Christian.
Well, that is the case, or usually the case that a lot of them are disgruntled. I mean, I don't mean that to be like a slant at them, but I think they're disgruntled with a lot of things about Christianity, and I would say what would diffuse a lot of that.
Always a Christian, you know that, yeah.
Right, exactly. But what would diffuse a lot of that is if you actually separated yourself from religion.
Yeah, there he
There's
is.
the badass right there.
Yeah, I remember him smoking a cigar. That was like 10 years before now. 10 years
No.
before now. No, how long
That
ago
was last year, wasn't it?
I think religion is the problem. I'm not saying if you're part of a church and you love God, and I'm saying that could be misleading. Like if you have a church that only goes purely like scriptural with getting into more of the scholarship and things like that, that's a good church. But like I think she mentioned something about a charismatic church, and like it's just so wild in that type of atmosphere. I think it's actually demonic in some of these instances. So I don't know if she ever. I mean, I don't like to diminish people's testimonies either, and it makes me wonder if like they even were ever saved in the first place, and if God ever interceded. I don't know.
Well, Oz was also a Christian before he.
No, yeah, I know. Well,
So
what they think.
there, Tom? What's happened?
Well, what I think is happening is it's sort of like going through the motions, and like it's like a formal Christianity. It's not like a true, legitimate, authentic relationship with Jesus. I mean, that's what it really boils down to. It's not religion. It's not about going to service. It's not about how many or what is it? Those cakes they eat, and like the Catholics do, and how many confessionals you go to, or how many prayers you do.
It's not about tradition. It's not.
Right. It's not about tradition. It's an actual pursuit. It's like a yeah, I would say it's like a pursuit of God scripturally. And finding out
I'm going to
who
ask
he
you
is.
something I never did before, but you must start a stream and call it formal Christians, and basically it's a good subject to get into, and how people lose their way in faith, and what does the Bible talk about it?
I think maybe that'll be a good stream. I want to try to. That might be one of the most important streams I've ever did, actually. Does formal Christianity save you? And I would say no. And I would say that's a huge problem in most of Christianity in general, right? Especially, or what they call it, evangelism or evangelistic Christians today is like, it seems to be formally based, like they're just following traditions.
Dive into the Bible for that one, man. You're gonna have to read it.
Right. And I already know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be tomorrow. It could be another day. Just it has to be researched, I think.
It does, and I already know the one off the top of my head already would be is that God, or both of them said, Jesus and the Father says, if you search with all your heart, you will find me. And that doesn't mean like search all your heart through the mountains and like go through tunnels or like swim under sea or fly to the whatever. It's nothing physical. It's like a spiritual.
Yeah, it's all spiritual. It's obviously, yeah, it's not. It's never physical. It's your spiritual state of being.
And I mean scripturally though, it's finding who God is scripturally and like his revelation, what he's trying to reveal to people.
But you see, people are not always common through through the reading. There's the Bible gives tools to use, like fasting is one of the tools. Also, praying is one of the tools.
Those are tools, but like that might lead you to God, but that doesn't mean like it'll definitely get you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll tell you this: one thing I know, that's for sure, is through constant practice. It's achieved through constant practice. What most people fail at is the consistency. Like the reason I follow Dave is because he's constantly, daily reading the scripture, even though he falls into his, periods of whatever he does. It's his life. I follow him because he reads the Bible daily, every day. It's the daily routine. It's a necessity for spiritual growth.
Yeah. Unfortunately, religion might even poison.
Oh yeah.
But that's a whole. I mean, I don't mean to be. What is it called? Like, to insult people or anything? Because that's not what I just think. I'm trying to basically.
Now that I understand it more, I actually feel really bad for what I said, because I understand that these people are actually coming from Christianity, and I kind of attacked them. I was under the assumption that they were complete unbelievers, and but it turns out that they have good in them. And
yeah.
And I saw them by because they could have dismissed what I said and not accept anything and just continue bashing me. I mean, but they actually humbled themselves and were kind enough to forgive me, and I think that's God.
Yeah, and also
said, don't worry, because God will be there to protect me, to stand up for me. And he did.
But also, God loves them too. Maybe he's trying to work through us tonight too to help them out. I mean, he definitely would love that. He even knows the hairs on their heads. He knows everything about them. Like he would love to have a relationship with them and let them be his children. Like that's what the whole thing's about. So I mean, it might seem dim and bleak now, but like who knows down the road what will happen with God. God with all things, with God things, all things are possible.
Things are going to happen. I'm sure of it. They will happen.
Yeah,
I have no doubt in my mind. And Dave, are you there, David, beloved?
I'm always here somewhere.
There he is. Well, I accept Dave for what he is, and whatever he smokes or eats or drinks or plays with, it's his problem. We all deal with it. We're no better, David. We're all like you.
You're worse.
I'm worse.
There's a jelly belly.
Look at that belly jiggling. Another fat guy.
That's actually a shofar.
A didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo, as I said.
I think so. Yeah, didgeridoo. We'll be back. I'm going to actually follow Yuri up on that about true Christianity versus formal Christianity. I think that's important. And I'm just going to probably leave it there tonight. But God bless everyone. It was a lot of fun, actually. Ended up pretty cool. So we'll see you tomorrow sometime, maybe, hopefully. Not guaranteed, though. And maybe Dave, if you have an open stream, I might come in and look at that too. So
yeah, maybe tonight, you mean?
Or tonight or today, later on. Yeah,
I'll leave it on all night. It's just laying there. I'm gonna look at weather maps a little bit and probably go to, whatever, hang out with Yuri a little bit.
Cool.
You never know what's gonna happen over there. You just never know. I might read the whole book of Isaiah tonight. You never know.
Sounds good, yo. Well, everyone take care. Have a good one. God bless and shalom.
All right, man. Good to see you.